Jeff the drunk, this was more important to him than anything, that he come in here and get to say hello to us.
He looks like he's 74 years old.
Yeah.
He won a contest to come to New York.
Yeah, not our contest.
No.
Some game show. My luck, he wins a contest, and now I'm stuck with him.
And it's our problem.
And Jeff grew a beard.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Jeff grew a beard.
Wow.
Wow. Why?
You don't know where to start.
Why'd you grow a beard? Artie's fascinated with Jeff. Quickly, Jeff, you were on a game show somehow. A legitimate game show. Explain how what happened there.
Yeah, I was on Game Show Network.
Right. You called in?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Right. You can take off your hat. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm leaving it out, bitch.
Why, you're embarrassed because you're bald? Who cares? You look good.
Who cuts your hair?
Fuck
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, your hair, it's all patchy. What happened there?
But I look good.
No, you don't. You look the direct opposite of good.
That's what Robin said, bitch.
No, she's being nice. She's or
Hi,
funny.
Robin.
Hi
She's
there.
giddy.
Jeff, tell me what happened. How do you get on the Game Show Network? I don't even understand. Were you watching TV at the time?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was watching TV and I called the 1-800 number.
Right. And
got-
They
through.
called me back.
what was the name of the show?
Game Show Network Live.
Okay. And they run old game shows, but this was one that was going on currently.
Right.
And what was the object of the game?
To try to answer.
What's the matter, Artie?
He's being a bitch as always.
It's the most pathetic one. I just feel so good about myself because my life is pathetic, but yours is, you're in a trailer. This is a weekday afternoon.
Yeah, but you're a heroin addict, so
Yeah,
fuck
but I
you.
would rather be a heroin addict who gets out of it. The game
Fuck
show.
you.
What is your average day? You watch the Game Show Network every day, don't you?
All right, let's not get sidetracked.
do.
Jeff, this is a fascinating story. So you were sitting at home and watching the Game Show Network.
Yes.
And they announced that there was some sort of live contest. And you got
Right.
through because you were probably the only one watching.
Right.
And they called you back. And what was the game that you had to play?
I had to answer some question about the pyramids in Egypt.
I see. And what was the question? Do you know? Was it a multi-part question? In other words, was it one
No, it was a single question.
about the
I
pyramids?
think it was, where are the pyramids?
Was that the question? Where are the
It was
pyramids?
like, what's the name of something you can find in Egypt?
Really?
And I said the pyramids. And ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. And what is it? A host, a male host, or female host?
Male and female.
I see. The two of them come on the TV.
Kelly, what's her name?
Kelly.
She's from Baywatch.
All right, Kelly.
Kelly Packard.
Good-looking girl, I bet, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you were watching her,
Nice.
and then you
Yeah.
answer the question, ding, 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 the bells go off, and what did you win exactly?
A trip to the Algonquin.
Okay, and all expenses paid.
Well, I thought it was all expenses paid. This morning, I woke up with a bill under my door for $380.
Why?
I don't
what do you-
fucking know.
what do you-
They didn't cover incidentals, I bet.
Did you pay for it?
Not yet.
Yeah, I
I
bet.
didn't
How you
check
gonna
out
do
yet.
that? How you going to do that?
I got
You
some
can't do
money,
it.
but
And what is that for your phone? Did you make phone calls?
no. Well, I made some, but I
Did you
made
have room service?
Candy
no,
bar?
No, minibar?
no,
Did you
no,
order movies?
no.
Jeff, that doesn't make any sense. $380. What is that for?
You made some phone calls. Who'd you call?
$329. Yeah, I only made local phone calls.
Yeah, but they charge you. In a hotel, they charge you.
$380?
Well, I
They
mean,
said it was $1 a call.
How many calls did you make?
I'm not even for local.
How many? Did you make 100 calls?
No.
how long were you on the phone?
I might have been.
Well, what
on
is your
hold
guess?
a while.
What I've heard is that when Shuli went to his room, it was like
Alcohol.
a cloud of smoke.
Right.
And he's staying in a non-smoking room. So they got to pay to clean that room.
Oh, maybe it's for his smell.
Oh,
Yeah.
they fine you.
They
Yeah,
fined
big
it.
time.
Oh, do you have to pay that? I mean, he didn't know.
Yes,
It's a non-smoking room. He's
How
an
does he
idiot.
I didn't know.
There's no ashtrays.
Howard, I've been to hotels a million times. They tell you when you check in, if you smoke in this room, there's
So,
going to be a huge
wait a
charge.
second.
Nobody
You think-
ever told me
Well, shit, you're the one that
nothing.
told Shuli it was a non-smoking room.
Nobody ever told me nothing.
I got a fine once, Howard, for smoking in a non-smoking
You did?
room. It was $250.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That
Wow.
might have been it then.
So that combined with the phone calls, how long are you on the phone in a hotel? You can't do that, man. Because even local.
Yeah, but it's a local call. They
did-
said
Jeff,
it's only
I'm telling you
$1
something,
for
and you're telling.
connection fee.
Why didn't you tell them you were a smoker and they put you in a smoking room?
It's a non-smoking hotel.
You can't
Howard.
smoke anywhere.
Hey,
in
Jeff,
New
what
York.
did you use for an ashtray? Because you know there were no ashtrays in it, obviously. Should have been the first hint.
A glass.
I knew it. You took a glass and filled it with water and just put all your gross cigarettes in it, right?
I've done that
You
too,
know,
man.
bitch.
The maid finds that, you know.
So what did you do?
I emptied it, bitch.
What did you do the whole time in New York? Did you go out at all?
Yeah, Marianne came over, and
Right.
we had a lovely dinner.
Yeah, at the Algonquin.
Yes.
Was the food good?
It was very good.
Right.
Except for the fact that I asked the waiter if he had potatoes and gravy. He said, "Oh yeah, we have gravy." So he brings out the filet mignon with gravy on it. The potatoes are bare. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
When do you ever have anything decent to eat? You eat cheese in your trailer. I mean, the fact that you had a
He's
potato.
complaining about the filet mignon.
Oh my God, come on.
With
Who
gravy on it. Who eats steak with gravy?
Who paid for the dinner?
Think of Marianne.
She did. Well, that was very sweet of her. How is your sister Animal doing, by the way?
Very good.
Good, okay.
Animals doing great.
Great. I can't
I
believe they
talked to her yesterday.
can't believe they call that lovely girl Animal. I
Do
don't like
you take Animal?
that. Oh, I'm glad Animal's doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay. Well,
This is my sister Animal.
now, I have to tell you, I'm happy you won. Did they give you spending money? Did they give you any kind of...
No.
Not like our show. We give you money. You know? We have a much better
Try
system.
to help me out a little.
What are you going to do about those incidentals? I'm still stuck on you're not going to be able to get
I'll tell you what he's going to do about it. He's going to ignore it, just like he does everything else.
Nah, you'll get fucked, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Put him in jail?
Did you have to give a credit card at the front desk? You couldn't do that.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, you gave a credit card?
Oh, well, that's what they're going to put it on.
You have a credit card?
I have
A debit card?
debit card.
Debit
yeah.
card, yeah. Oh, well, then okay.
I'm
They're going to
fucked.
get you.
How much money's in that account?
Like $2.
Yeah, so they're not going to get money out of that.
Why the big beard, like Santa Claus beard? I don't get it. What's that about?
Is that improvement?
It's a new look, bitch.
Yeah.
Your look, you
Yeah.
think that's you're more handsome that way?
I am.
Dude, you look near
Yeah,
death.
you think
He
so?
does. He does. Artie's right.
How's your ass? I bet your ass is already. I bet there's
My
fungus
ass
growing on
is
your ass.
great. You want to see it?
I mean, I don't know. I just
All right,
Check
here-
it out.
Let me see how it looks. We got Jeff in operation. Oh, much better.
let me see Jeff turn around.
Wow, much better.
He looks clean.
What is that sticking out of his ass, though?
God, don't even.
What is that? What is that?
What is that?
Jeff, pull your shorts down a little more. There's something else there. Is that a hemorrhoid, Jeff? Let me see. Pull that all the way down. What is that?
He's got 3 asses.
Let me see that.
What is going on?
Here, Robin, check it out.
Looks like Picasso painted your ass.
Robin, what is going on back there? You're a
Well,
nurse.
that's, he had a skin graft.
It's a Picasso, bitch.
All right, pull your pants
That's
up.
the most disgusting thing I've ever
all the
seen.
surgery from repairing his ass.
How does shit get out of there?
I shit fine.
Yeah, you took care of Dan. I'll take care of Jeff. Here, Jeff, here's 100. Go ahead. I'm giving him a
Get him
money.
out of town. I mean,
What do you got? All right, Jeff, I'm going to give you something. Get over on the microphone.
Look,
Yeah.
they're giving you money. This is from Gary.
I told you I wasn't going to give you any money.
Why really do we give him money?
I don't know. I look at him and
Because
I.
he's too stupid to not know to smoke in a fucking non-smoking
He
hotel?
wasn't even supposed to be here.
But he's
This is not-
addicted to it. He's addicted
Gary,
to
why,
nicotine.
why the anger to Jeff to drunk? Why are you so angry?
Because we all said he was going to come here and ask for money, and we all said we
You
weren't
know
going to give it
that's
to
the
him.
deal with Jeff. He's always begging. He's always looking for money.
It's a deal, bitch.
Think how humiliated he
I know. I
is.
just feel like I look at like we have that guy on with no arms and no legs, the wrestler.
Jeff,
like
can
Jeff
we-
doesn't make any attempt
All right,
to
we're
work.
gonna-
I
All
saw
right,
the
Jeff.
wrestler yesterday. It was a good movie.
Can I throw darts at your dead arm? Would that be
sure
fun?
can.
You don't mind?
And you know what? I want to say incidentally that Marissa Tomei has nice nipples.
All right, here we go.
Thank you,
All right.
Marissa Tomei.
What do you want to say, Gary?
Jeff,
Yo,
did you go on Miserable Men on Sunday night and tell
did.
the entire audience that Artie's never done a thing for you? Be fucking honest.
Of course I did.
But you got Artie takes care of you all the time. So
Oh yeah, Artie takes care of me.
Artie's hooked you up.
I have
with
a question.
Yeah, he only done like a few things for me. He really doesn't do much for me at all.
Really?
Really.
Wow.
So he's kind of like your right arm.
He's just kind of there.
Kinda.
Why would you say that? He's probably the only guy in the world who's done anything for you.
How have I not
Well,
done something
he's
for
done something for me, but
Yeah, well,
he
so.
hasn't really done nothing for me. It's like, you know, he has but he hasn't.
What? What am I supposed to do for you more than what I've done?
I mean, you
grown man.
make it sound like, oh, you're the greatest thing that ever happened to me.
No, I don't.
But
Listen,
fucking,
Who's
really?
Jeff, have I not sent you money?
How much money has Artie given you? Do you have any idea?
He's giving me some money.
How much would you say?
Well, he sent me the one money like $500.
He sent you $500.
Well, he sent you more than that.
But he's put you to work also, hasn't he?
And then
Correct.
I gave you $600
All right,
to hand out flyers, and before you
And
hand
I handed them out.
but before
And I
I
always hand them out.
All
You're
right,
ungrateful.
And-
You really are ungrateful. How dare you say that about
Jeff,
Artie?
I've given you a total of about $2,000 over the years,
Yeah.
and only 600 of it you've worked for, and I'm not even sure if you worked for it.
And what reason
I
would you
swear to
attack?
God, I worked.
And then
for
I let you
it.
come. How many times have I let you come on stage at the end of
Yeah.
my set and tell one joke, and I give you like $200 for that? How many times is that?
Yeah, I gotta travel to New Jersey.
But who asked you to
from
be there?
fucking Albany.
Dude, I did it at the Egg Theater in Albany 3 times. You just showed up. I give you carte blanche backstage, do whatever you want, and I pay
Twice,
you.
motherfucker,
Twice, all right.
twice.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect? He's not your
fucking
dad.
know.
He's not your dad.
So how have I not done anything for you?
Jeff, who's done?
My
Who has given you
Is that
more
your
money?
brother?
Who's given you more money or done more for you in the last 4 years?
Howard.
Okay, after that,
It's fine, okay.
Artie's dipped into his pocket personally.
yeah.
Yeah, he's giving you prize money. Artie is giving you his money.
Right.
I realize that, Robin.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but you're
What
not
you
grateful. You're
call-
not grateful to Howard either.
You called miserable men, and you said Artie doesn't do anything for you.
Bob was in my ear, okay?
Let me say this.
Levy, that fuck, I do shit for him too. What the fuck is he in your
Bob
ear?
Levy
On
told you to say that?
weekend.
He did.
He did. He told you to turn on Artie.
See, I think Jeff's lying now.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking
Are
lying.
you
Because
throwing?
you wouldn't say it.
Why would I fucking say that if it wasn't the truth?
But if,
Think about it, motherfucker.
but wait a minute, Jeff. Why would you say that about Artie when Artie's been such a good friend to you?
I heard every word you said, Robin. And
You
I
have,
have nothing, okay?
So he told you this off air or on air, Bob Levy?
Off air.
Off air. He
Look,
said,
before, you know
trash
what?
Artie.
Before you
Wow.
went, Gary brought that in. Look, I got out my money to
Me
give him
too.
money.
So did I.
You know, that's fucking unreal, man.
Keep your money. All right, listen.
I'm not giving him shit.
All right. You
I hope
won-
they make you wash the gravy off the fucking steak dishes at Algonquin forever.
You've won $500 cash, courtesy of TSS Radio.
Thank you, Artie. Or Howard.
Artie.
Offering. Artie's done with you.
I'm against that gift, by the way.
I am too.
I really
I
am.
am too now.
I am
Well,
too.
I'm sitting here thinking he's complaining
I'm
about how he
against
was
it, too.
treated at
Okay.
Artie's show. What would he be doing if he wasn't at Artie's show?
Robin,
boy.
Watching
Robin,
Game
don't even try to make sense
Hold
of
on,
this.
we got Julie.
Trailer.
Shit,
Julie
you came
what?
to the Turning Stone Casino in Syracuse. You came to the Egg Theater in Albany. One time I made you come to New Jersey to give you money. What an asshole I am.
What is it, Shirley? Quickly, I must move along.
I just want Jeff to stick to his guns. You were pissed the whole time at the show, at Artie. So don't sit here and say Bob told you to say these things.
I am pissed.
What are you pissed for?
What are you
I'm pissed at everybody.
Well, he was mad at us because we weren't calling him back quick enough about coming in this week.
It's ridiculous.
See, why he's mad at Artie, I have no idea. Artie gives him money.
Bob Levy told me to say that.
No,
He's lying.
Bullshit.
Is it bullshit, Shirley?
Absolutely. He was pissed off. He had an agenda coming in, and that's the only reason we put him on. We said, all right, if you're pissed at the show, come in and speak your mind.
Jeff, what's the truth? Did
They
Bob Levy?
told me to come into the show.
They who? They who specifically?
Bob Levy.
Julie and Bob.
Julie's
Now, Shuli did.
I'm right here. At any point I said, you need to come on the show and yell at these people? I said, if you're upset, we'll give you a form to talk
Bob
because
said
you couldn't come on the show, right?
such a bad liar.
All right, listen,
He's
Jeff.
awful.
You
I wish I was Brody Gentle.
And he got paid for And Howard, he got
Bob Levy,
$500.
Bob Levy is on the phone. Yes, Bob.
You lying one-on piece of shit. You came on and said you were pissed off and you wanted to express
I'm the
yourself.
bad guy here, right?
Yes.
What the fuck? I'm always
You
the
come
bad
on and
guy.
tell the truth.
Say
And
what
you
the fuck
fucking
you
went-
want.
You went off on Howard, Gary, and Artie for not taking care of it because you're their boy. You remember that?
Oh.
And you told me to, bitch.
I told you to.
Fuck
Julie was
you,
right
Bob.
there. You came in there crying.
Fuck you, Bob.
Fuck you. Take off your arm and beat yourself to death with it.
All right, thanks, Bob.
You know,
Well, that
and
clears that up.
I believe Bob.
I believe Bob,
yeah,
too.
I believe-
Okay,
And
yeah,
all he-
Bob's right.
all he does is cry about money and how bad he wants to come on the shows with us. And Bob, just this Sunday, is like, hey, you know what? I'm going to put you on more shows. and now he does this. And now he does this.
talk bad about Artie.
Not at all.
When
It's
did
not
Bob?
bad for you.
When did Bob tell you to talk bad about Artie?
Right off the air.
Right.
Fucking Sunday night.
Sunday night. He told you right before you.
Anybody else hear him?
He called you at home.
Artie.
He called you at home.
He's a fucking motherfucker. Talk shit about Artie. Fucking don't tell me that shit.
Look, if Bob told me to talk shit about, Howard or Gary, I'd say no. Why can't you say no? I like Artie.
Yeah, right. Why would you go against Artie, who's helped you, for Bob, who hasn't done that much for you?
So I'm the bad guy here.
No, but answer the
Stupid
question.
move, don't you think?
Why, if Bob tells you to say bad stuff about Artie, do you go along with it?
What the fuck is Bob?
No, I'm saying,
That's besides the point.
why should Bob tell you what to say
Why
about
is he
Artie?
hanging about him?
Because really, he made his point.
Because you didn't want to hear the fucking truth.
He was yelling at you. What are
You're
you talking
fucking
about?
afraid of the truth, Howard Stern.
No, the truth was that he was.
You are afraid of the fucking truth.
Well, there you go. There
The
you
truth
go.
is you have no ass.
The truth is
You
I
already
have
outgone to 380. You're not going to...
Bubba,
The truth that Bob was saying is he was bad mouthing you. You should
Yeah.
be happy he's no longer on the air.
He was
I didn't
berating
hear
you.
him. So.
Oh, okay.
He said you suck.
Yeah, wasn't agreeing with you.
Jeff, thank you. Good luck with your $500 cash gift
Good
from
night.
TSS Radio. Good night, Bob.
Hey,
Whatever.
Artie,
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too.
All right, Jeff the drunk.
Robin,
getting
I
that.
love you
All
too.
right, go out.
You too.
I love you.
Leave,
I
Jeff.
always love you.
Okay.
I love you
said
till the
would
day I
leave.
die.
You said you'd leave, Jeff.
Leave. Goodbye, Jeff.
Good night, Howard.
Yeah, good luck. Get that $500 in 2010.
Fuck you.
I love the Hooters shirt.
Talking to Beth, and she was like, "Come on, let's just go." And I said, "Yeah, let's go see Artie, show some, support." And
Very nice.
it was really great to go, and the show was great. Artie put together a whole new hour of material. And
Is that right?
very funny material, and
You didn't tell me you had new material. I would have gone.
Yeah, he had a
Well, thanks, time.
he had great material. It really did.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a really good show, and it was funny because I walked in this time. Remember last time I went to see an Artie show, I walked in during Jim Florentine's
Yes.
set.
Yeah.
Carnegie Hall.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, you know what it is?
What is it? Why can't you get there before people start talking?
No. The guy, we had dinner. We got there and we had dinner.
You're not answering my question.
I'm going to tell you. We had dinner, and the guy who runs the show, I don't know his name, he says, "Please follow me." So I'm walking, and he just marches me in. Like I don't know what we're in the show, if the show's
Yeah,
even.
but do you know what time these shows start?
Yeah, they told me to be there. I didn't know. They told me to be there when Artie started. I would have been there for the whole show. But I go, and
Who
there,
did you walk in on this time?
Nick DiPaolo.
Oh, poor Nick.
Yeah, so Nick, but I think Nick was wrong in the sense that everyone was really happy to see me.
Of
Everyone
course.
said hello.
It was unbelievable excitement.
It was so much. It was exciting for
But
me.
that's what's so bad about it.
Yeah.
You completely distract the audience from the person on
I
stage.
know,
you
but-
upstage them.
But I really didn't, because after the applause died down, you weren't there, so don't roll your eyes. After the applause died down, people were ready to, get back into Nick's thing.
Sure?
I think Nick sort of psychologically felt it was time to move on. But I think the audience would have been very accepting of more Nick DiPaolo. I would have liked to see.
You mean he left?
Well, he just said, "Okay, I'm going to bring out Artie. That's what you guys are here for."
He was supposed to do 20 minutes right before me, and he had done about 12. He had done a little bit of an act, and he was killing. He always kills. And then Howard walked in, and again, Howard didn't plan this, but
I didn't.
He walked in, and
I
he
think
was in
it's,
the very
on
front,
purpose.
the very front row. And
Are you kidding?
It's 2,500 people in this big room. It's sold out, and a lot of people assumed Howard might be coming. So it was sort of an electric thing. And the other comics before Nick, it's Howard. They're big fans of the show. They were a little more stressed out, but I think they wanted to perform for Howard in a way.
Right.
But, Nick bailed, but not early. Like 5 minutes early, he bailed, and
Yeah.
just handed me the
Basically,
mic.
after Howard interrupted him, he gave up.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet, but the TV guys say they can put up for you. It sounds pretty loud. They had the moment where you walk in video.
Oh, they do? All right, let's. You'll see the excitement for yourself, Robin.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern has entered the building. And the beautiful Bethel. Come on up, Howard, give him a round of applause. Here he is.
Oh, there I am. I look like a deer in the headlights. Jeez.
Yeah, you're not hiding from anybody. Either.
Well, what am I going to do?
Were you doing something, Nick?
Sorry, Nick.
I mean, Nick's a
Thought I'd
pro.
come
yeah.
in and interrupt. It's not hard enough to be up on stage.
And there's Baba Booey walking. I mean, not Baba Booey.
What
Ross.
is that?
That was Ross. And
Booker.
For the biggest
Booker.
Jew in captivity. Seriously, 6'8". Look at him.
Well, that's quite an interruption.
Listen, I want to make a point about this.
Let us speak about the history of the country.
So Nick was really nice. He goes, and there's Beth O. He goes, biggest piece of ass in the country. He goes, she's, he goes, oh, isn't she, ugly, making it, not
Sarcastic.
and then going, boy, she's the most beautiful woman. Very nice. So afterwards, he starts calling Beth's cell phone, Nick. I said something terrible. I hope you knew I was saying you were beautiful.
He didn't know what she heard after all that.
And Beth was like, yeah, of course. I mean, he was so sweet to me. I go, I don't know. Nick gets so fucking paranoid or something. I don't know.
Well,
so
he probably doesn't know how, maybe she was distracted. Maybe she only heard part of it. He was, I guess, nervous. He was covering his bases.
It's a typical insecure comedian, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, the best part, though, no offense to Artie, was that, of course, Jeff the Drunk was there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, at the end of Artie's set.
He was a part of your set, right?
Well, he's a permanent
He interrupted you.
At the end of Artie's set.
At the end, I brought him up.
At the end of Artie's set, Jeff the Drunk shows up.
Yes.
Artie brings him out. And if you remember, Jeff called Artie and said, look, please, I just want to go to Atlantic City. Pay me $200 and put me up in a shitty hotel. I don't care because I need money. And I'll walk out and I'll show my ass and stuff.
Well, what was interesting was Artie did this for him once because he needed money. Yeah. And then he called up and said, can't I be a part of your tour?
Yeah, in other words, can't you give me $200 every time I call you? Hey,
right.
what page is this on? I'm lost, guys. What page is Artie's show on?
Gary preview page 2, second column in gray.
Thanks. So of course, Artie has Jeff the Drunk come out. And I got to tell you, it was weird. I was wondering how this was going to look. So Artie brings him out. And it was sort of cool to see Jeff standing on a stage because if you're I've seen Jeff a million times, yet he looked even more fucked up being on stage.
What does he look like?
He was really drunk.
No, I don't mean drunk. I mean, you get to stare at his arm. It's like King Kong, It's
well, the last time he was in here, he had shaved his head.
Yeah, he just looked really weird up on stage. He's not the kind of guy you'd see on stage.
Or anyplace else, actually.
Yeah, so...
he almost fell, too.
Yeah. And then,
which is his talent.
When he was out there, you hear a guy yelling, hey, don't let him fall. It was me screaming at Artie. I'm going, Artie, the guy's going to fall. He was just about to go right. He was about to pull a Sal and go right over the side of the stage.
Are you serious? He was going off the stage.
He was going off the stage. So,
and you don't want to steal material from Sal.
So anyway, he's on the stage, and he's wobbling off the stage, Jeff the Drunk, which is so funny. And you hear people yelling. And then he started to talk, and in sort of a Bill Cosby way, he's very relaxed on stage. And
isn't it amazing? These people who have, they've never tried to do anything. They're very comfortable.
Well, I started to think, well, this might go somewhere, but it didn't, of course. No,
he was also ossified drunk.
Yeah, it went nowhere. But then at the end, he shows his ass because people want to see because he had that disgusting ass operation. So here's a little bit of Jeff the Drunk.
You see the skin graft.
Yeah.
The other person is a permanent fixture on the show. This guy called me up and said, at the beginning of the year, my water heater broke. And then the hot water in my house went out, and the guy who came to fix it charged me. Yeah, they charge you money, Jeff. That's what happened. I had to cut down on the cheese and weed. Here's a guy who has one arm and no ass. But we love him. One of the Whack Pack legends. Please welcome Albany's own Jeff the Drunk Carl. Jeff, you're getting $200 in a room tonight, Jeff, so make it good. I will.
What's up, bitch?
I don't know. Who are you, Fonzie? Where's the doors?
On the way down there tonight. I was stoned. Calm down, bitch. On the way down tonight. Fuck you. Shut up, bitch. On the way down tonight, like I was trying to say, cars pulled over in front of me. There was a car accident, and the cars pulled in front of me, and they were turning to the left. And I'm like, I was like, stop, bitch! And she looked at me like, who the fuck are you? I was like, fuck you, bitch.
What an anecdote. You're quite a raconteur. What a story. Do you want to show them your ass real quick? No, not me. Jeff Carl, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to see that at a Dane Cook show, I'll tell you that much. All right, how about a hand for your other comics tonight? Pete Dominic, your host. You come out if you want. Beer League's own Jimmy Palumbo. Jeff is drunk. He's really drunk, guys. Watch you don't fall. You want Jeff to fall and do something funny.
Yeah, now get off stage.
You know,
so here was the story. He goes, on the way down tonight, a car pulled in front of me, and I said, shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
And she looked at me like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, after that, I said,
and then
shut
I
up.
said, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Bitch.
But he, you know, oh, good, he's on the phone. I got to tell him
That
something.
is some rap he's got going.
You know, hey, Jeff, I could see why. Like, as much as Artie tries to help you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, listen to him wheeze. What's with your
Well,
breathing?
he had a big weekend, or big week, I guess.
What do you got, pneumonia?
No, I'm sick.
Sound like you got pneumonia, man, with that wheezing.
Go figure. You're not healthy?
Well, yeah, wouldn't he go directly to ammonia if it got pneumonia?
I'm sick, sorry.
What a down.
What's wrong with you?
I'm real sick.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Do you think it maybe has something to do with your lifestyle?
No.
No.
Do you think it's all the smoking and drinking and yelling and?
I'm fine. No, just I don't know. I think I hurt my leg and I fell the other day. And
You fell because you're drunk.
Like a 90-year-old. You're falling
And breaking things.
I didn't break nothing.
How
Then
old
why
are
are
you?
you so upset?
How old are you again?
40.
Yeah.
He's exactly my age, Jeff Carl.
Doesn't he look 60?
He makes me feel great about being 40.
Anyway, so Jeff, here is why. And Jeff, when the next time you call up and ask Artie for like money or to appear somewhere, here's exactly why he can't put up with you. So here's Jeff backstage, and like he gets there and really isn't. You know, he has no act. He has nothing to say on stage.
I didn't hear this, by the way, so this will be
so
fun
Artie,
for me.
Yeah, and Artie, you know, is nice enough to let him come down. And
Yeah, I even wanted to know what kind of room Artie got.
And Jeff doesn't do anything for a living, so the idea that he gets to go to Atlantic City and bring his friends and hang out, at least it breaks up the monotony of sitting in that trailer home. You know?
It's an exciting thing. It's, you know, the nicest hotel in Atlantic City. He's on
You
stage.
got him a room at the Borgata?
He got a room somewhere, but he brings friends who also make demands. The friends make demands.
No, you should get, here's Jeff backstage, like just in Jeff's. He's just complaining mode, you know? He's imagine complaining, no less.
This, you know, it's out of the trailer. You think he'd be happy?
Yeah, here he is.
I came here from Albany, New York. I went through hell to get here. And you'd stick me in a fucking room with a bunch of nobodies. What the fuck? I don't know anybody in the room. Anybody. What the fuck's up with that? That's a fucking bullshit. And I ain't gonna stand for it, motherfucker.
Hey, Jeff.
Not gonna stand for anything.
Don't you know you're a nobody?
Those are my buddies I went to high school with, you motherfucker.
Why should he know anybody in the room?
Don't you know you're a nobody?
No.
I mean, who do you think you are?
I'm part of the rag bag.
Yeah, but I mean, where should Artie put you that would be acceptable?
Well, I'm performing on stage.
You're performing? You're not doing anything. Artie's doing you a favor for God only knows what reason. For some reason, in Artie's whacked out brain, he thinks by helping you, he's somehow helping himself.
And he also thinks, I've talked to him, he also thinks me and him do the same thing on stage.
Wait a minute, I
thought for an hour.
You actually worked on your act, Jeff?
I had it all planned out in my head.
What is it,
But
JD?
it didn't go that good.
First of all, his friends were about as big a pain in the ass as he is. Like, Howard TV wanted to interview Jeff, and his friends wouldn't allow them to talk to Jeff until they got to meet Artie. And then at the end of the and then
How come you don't tell me this is going on?
I don't know.
You want to be bothered with this?
Yeah, but actually, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, that was their demand to meet me, and then Jeff will talk to Howard TV.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And then,
Well, did he ever? I mean, did he stand by that
yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I hear he is backstage yelling now.
demand?
He's just yelling at Howard TV backstage. Listen.
Why do you do this to yourself, Artie?
Where the fuck are we going?
What are you talking about? I'm following you.
You fucking lead me down the hall. Where?
Jeff, how did it go tonight, man? Just talk to me.
Fuck you.
Why can't you just talk? Come on.
Where are we fucking going?
Where do you want to go?
Where the hell is that, bitch?
What?
Where?
Where do you want to go?
Where the fuck are you taking me,
I'm not taking
bitch?
you anywhere.
Fuck you.
You got some personality.
Jesus Christ.
And you wonder why people don't want to be around you.
You're the definition of angry drunk.
I mean, yeah.
Sorry.
And then he's backstage and he's yelling for Jim McClure, like Jim's his mother or something that should be taking care of him. You know, it's always some problem with Jeff.
And who are all these people who come with him?
Who are these guys?
Judge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They said one guy was scarier than the next.
Oh, they had like these long goatees, like almost like these like Swedish like barbarians.
Oh my God.
Well, these are Jeff's friends.
They're the kind of guys who work like the Tilt-A-Whirl concession on the Jersey boardwalk.
Oh, these are the guys with the carny.
How do you know these guys, Jeff?
Carny folks.
The one kid, Adam, just lives down near Boysville.
Near what?
He lives down in Boysville.
Well, that tells us a lot about him.
Down the what?
Down in Boysville.
Is that
Boysville?
Where is that, Jeff? No one knows what you're talking about.
Is that next to Girlville?
What, is that by Atlantic City or something?
No, it's between Bern and Albany.
What the fuck would we know about that?
Some guys who live upstate like
Well,
that.
it's a guy he met in a bar.
Right. Hey, Jeff, so here you are yelling for Jim McClure. You got to hear, this is all going on backstage. This is the only problem with the show is, that Jeff's needs need to be taken care of. So he's looking for Jim McClure.
Jim!
There's nobody out here. There's two closed doors.
Wake up!
Nobody heard you yet.
Jim!
Does that disturb you at all, Jeff, to hear this played back? That you're that guy?
Not really.
No, it doesn't. He thinks he's perfectly justified.
Because to me, it sounds like a baby crying. It's like, Jim, I need attention. I need attention. I need recognition right now.
This is the only thing missing in his life, that he doesn't have people to scream at most of the time.
All right.
And I don't know what else he needed because he was in the room with the beer, where the beer was, in the green room. So I don't know what else he needed.
What did you need, Jeff? I really need to know.
I don't know.
JD, if you put in a group like me and the two other comics and Jeff, is Jeff by far the most demanding of you?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any of the comics. No one came up to me.
If it wasn't for Jeff, you would have had a good night.
It would have been a little easier.
Yeah.
A little more
But Jeff,
pleasant.
you're in a room
less smelly
with free beer, which is something that is like heaven to you.
And food. Everything's free backstage. There's whiskey. There's broads running around. You're on stage in front of a whole crowd of people.
Yeah, I mean, what's so bad? Why the complaints?
I don't know.
You're not there to perform. You're there out of Artie's charity.
Let me ask him something, because obviously he had some expectations coming down there. How were you supposed to be treated, Jeff?
I don't know.
You're claiming that you needed to be in a room with other than nobodies. Should Artie have had a dressing room for you?
Well, I don't know.
What did you want?
I was in the judge room the last time.
Oh.
You're like Frank Sinatra.
You were? You know, and that's the other thing. I had some good friends who couldn't get a room because you're getting a room, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, where's the gratitude? Where's the thank you? Where's the hey, you took me out of you took me out of Albany for the weekend in my drudgery and my dreary, bleak life,
and you're living like a king. You got a room at the Borgata.
You know what there isn't with Jeff? There's never a moment, and almost everybody, including whack packers, have this moment if you take care of them somewhere. They come. There's usually a moment where they go, "Hey, man, really, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. This was so much fun." There's never that moment with you, Jeff, ever.
2 fucking minutes, Artie.
What?
I already saw you for 2 fucking minutes.
That's enough time to say thanks.
What else would you be saying in those 2 minutes except complaining?
Jesus Christ.
You're a jerk off, Jeff.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You really are, man.
Whatever.
Do you realize this about yourself, Jeff, that you're totally inappropriate?
No.
Oh.
I didn't hear this shit Howard just played, honestly. I didn't think I mean, look, you think that makes me want to have you at these shows? And you come to me like a puppy dog up in Syracuse crying because you need money. And I'm like, okay, fine. If you could drive to a gig, I'll put you on. And you act like this, and it's just like a slap in the face. You think I want to work with you again? That's not how you act.
Well, go ahead, Gary.
No, Jeff,
whatever.
The thing that you don't see is, like, if Artie decides that he's done with you, which he should be because you treated him like shit. So if Artie decides that he's done with you, what do you have? Who else is bringing you anywhere, paying you to do anything, or paying any attention to you?
No one.
So why do you abuse the people Artie puts in charge he's paying to work? They're not there to serve you.
I was hammering it up with the fucking camera.
Well, then that's different. That's different.
Fine.
Hey, Artie, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe you need Jeff, and he's got you by the balls. Could you really do your own show without Jeff, or do you think you need him?
What if Jeff starts doing his own show?
It would be like working without a net, but I could try.
You try, but it might fail, so you don't know.
Suppose Jeff goes to another club in Atlantic City.
Yeah. Me personally, you were okay, Artie, but I was waiting for Jeff to come out.
I'll work for Dane fucking Cook next week.
What is it, JD?
No, I just wanted to say how big a piece of shit Jeff was. That's it.
Oh, wow. Well, that you don't have to say. All right, Jeff. Well, you've made another impression, but that's why we love you. So.
You know what? I have to say, though, that Jeff isn't much good on the phone. You need to see him in person.
Right, yeah.
Cookies are my weakness. I don't eat cupcakes. I eat cookies.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, he's so cute. Really makes the Lucky Charms guy seem full-size. But Ronnie's here to do much more than look adorable in green wool. He's here to keep Howard safe. And the first thing anyone in the field of security must be is alert and ready. So with the king of all media's life on the line, Ronnie's job is that much more important. So check out Mr. Mund in his constant state of unflinching awareness as he guards his one and only client.
Bro, that fucking light's really get me very sleepy, man. It's making my eyes tired. Yeah, the light is annoying, man. It makes my fucking eyes tear after a while. Fucking allergies, man. Bad today. Problem? Huh? We're all tired, you know? Suck it up.
Great work there, Stretch. Now we know which one of the 7 dwarves you actually are. Sleepy. Hey-oh! Well, even if Ronnie's not the most vigilant security guard on the market these days, let's not dwell on his downfalls.
Leave me the fuck alone.
After all, how many 74-year-old men can go 4 straight hours without a nap?
I don't give a shit what he says. This wasn't my fucking idea.
One thing's for sure, though. Old Ronald is certainly a man of the people.
I never said I was a fucking goddamn entertainer.
With his even-tempered, classy demeanor...
Who gives a shit about you with your fucking shit?
...and work-appropriate commentary...
Shut up, asshole.
He is certainly a great ambassador to the halls of Stern.
11 o'clock, I got home at 5:30 yesterday, asshole. Piece of shit. Pouring rivers in.
See for yourself.
Why are you laughing, DePace? What the fuck is so funny? We were there almost... Fucking asshole. What the fuck is he throwing at me? I got chlamydia. Big fucking deal. I don't care. What's up, Grumpy? What's up, asshole? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with him? It's your boss. I'm gonna go fuck himself. Fucking assholes. What's the difference? Can you hold my pole for a second? You're a stupid asshole. I'll fucking cut your fucking balls off. Get the fuck out of here now. Watch out for the mouse there. There's a mouse. Watch out.
What an idiot.
What are you, blind? Why? She's standing in the wall right there. Fuck you. You heard me. Shut up. What are you looking at? I'm gonna bring in Vernon Taylor. Whatever his name is. What's his name? Oh, Troya Taylor or whatever. Doesn't matter. Morning, sir. How are you? Step over here for a second. You have a seat in here for a minute, and we'll get you right in. We're gonna bring in whoever this guy is. How's that?
An angry little man.
You're not fucking tall.
If I wore heels, I would be.
Fuck you, heels. Fuck you.
What's the non-gay term for what shoes you wear?
Yeah, right. The fucking shoes, stupid motherfucker. Stupid ass.
Fiber and oatmeal is ready.
I didn't order fiber and oatmeal, okay? What an asshole. What the fuck is with this fucking show? This fucking thing's all broken. Get out of here. Can you stop saying that? Go in and tell him 2 hours? Yeah. God damn it, man! Fucking broken chair. You thought you weren't gonna get it back again. What are you gonna do with that? You're fucking your ass? Huh? Huh, you fucking asshole? What the fuck? What are you always smiling about, huh? Mr. Happiness here. Always got that grin. You ever notice that? Why is he grinning about it? He walks around with a cock up his ass. Dick Masters.
Simply excellent, Mr. Munn. Well put. Like a true Southern gentleman, you grow more demure with each and every syllable.
Oh, fuck yourself, asshole.
But Ronnie isn't all words.
Why don't you fuck yourself like a girl?
He's a deep and gentle soul, an enigma wrapped in thought, then wrapped again in an ugly, fuzzy turtleneck. And while we can't read his thoughts per se, let us speculate as to what old man Munn is pondering as we bring to you
Mundane Thoughts with Ronnie Munn.
Hey, I wonder if I should yell, "Let's fuck some whores" at Howard's wedding. That's brilliant! You gotta say it at Howard's wedding. Ricky's man will be the life of the party! Life of the party? You'll be the biggest asshole in all of New York. You remember Bubba's wedding? You were an idiot there.
I want to dedicate this to Heather. Let's fuck some whores!
Talking about everybody loved you at Bubba's wedding. Sure, you were an asshole, but that's what you're all about. Ricky's man is about being an asshole. Come on, act your age. You're an old man. Talk like one. Don't try to act like a foul-mouthed teenager. Come on, you're Ricky's man. That's your catchphrase. That's what you do. That's like Ed McMahon not saying, "Here's Johnny." Ricky's man's got a phrase. Yeah. I'm gonna be the life of the party. I'm gonna yell, "Let's fuck some whores."
Mr. Munn, your deep philosophical ways continue to marvel us ordinary laymen.
We also caught Ronnie on the phone several times.
Hold on a second. Did I ask you not to film this now? What is? Don't you hear me?
And we can't help but wonder what's being said on the other end of the line.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't fucking talk. I can't even think of anything. These guys with this fucking camera shit already drive me nuts.
So let me introduce a segment we like to call On the Line with Ronnie Mudd.
Hello?
I'm Blue Iris.
Hey, I know who it is.
Ronnie, what time do you want me to stick my finger in your ass?
The usual, like 12:45, 1, that area. I'll be at 70th, okay?
Oh, good.
And remind me to talk to you about Thursday the 26th, okay?
I want to tickle your prostate.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Oh.
Bye.
Wow, I never would have guessed that's what he was talking about. But enough about what Ronnie's been saying. Let's find out what the people of Manhattan are saying about Ronnie as we bring you Ronnie on the Street.
It's Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street. He's so cute and just over 5 feet. So come and join Ronnie on the street, yeah!
Hey, it's Sal and Richard, and we're here with Ronnie on the street.
And we're going to find out today how old people think this cute little guy is.
How you doing today?
Hi, how you doing today?
Very good. Take a look at this little fella and tell me, how old do you think he is?
I'm going to say he's getting up into his 70s.
Just by looking at how much he shrank and all the wrinkles on his face, 78.
72?
I would say about 85. 85. Now, what makes you say that?
He's an old bastard. Look at him.
He has a lot of gray hair.
The gray hair.
His hairline is kind of pushed back.
Definitely dyes his hair. He's got a receding hairline. He's got those marks all over. Wrinkly old hands.
Extra skin on the chin.
I bet you if he took his pants off, he'd have wrinkly balls, too.
Would you be shocked if I told you he has the colon of a 30-year-old?
How's that even possible?
Now, what do you think of this guy maybe getting drunk at weddings and yelling out things like, let's fuck some whores? Would that offend you?
Yes.
Well, if he came to my wedding, I would have a problem with that.
There's females in the room, and you just don't come out and say things like that.
When we got married, we had a guy just like that. Threw him right out of the wedding.
Now, if you saw a guy like this, let's say at a strip club, whistling at chicks and getting drunk, I mean, what would you feel about that?
I'd look at him as a pervert.
JD old grandpa.
He probably hangs out at a strip club quite often.
He obviously can't get girls, like the rest of us.
Do you think this man is too old to be going to strip clubs?
No, no one's too old to go strip clubs.
I'll be a little bit disturbed. I think he should be home resting in his bed.
Any closing words for Ronnie?
Fuck you.
Perfect. Ronnie on the street, yeah!
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the show. Be sure to tune in to episode 2 as we bring you another exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the little man with big dreams.
10 fucking years I've been standing in the fucking hall.
Ronnie, the limo driver Mudd.
I don't want to shake anybody's hand.
Scumbag. Until next time.
What's wrong with you? You're whack, man.
What's your fucking problem?
What's a problem, man? What's his problem? What's your fucking problem, man?
What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about in there? They're not sunglasses. What the fuck are you talking about? What's he talking about?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Hey, fuck you. What did I do? Fuck you and your camera. What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, shut that thing off already, please. It's enough.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. Who cares? Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. Where's that funny, asshole?
Yo, we're done.
Hello, top of the morning. I'm Ronnie, the limo driver, Kaki-Heebie leprechaun. I'm going to do my cake with Kaki-Heebie leprechaun kid. I drive a limo when I go fuck strippers, and they just have something to do with me because I know Howard Stern. I say, hey, I'm going to drop some names for you. You want to play my bagpipe? Do you? You want to blow my bagpipe? Oh, yeah, top of the morning, do you? Oh, pink cards, yellow moons, green clovers, purple diamonds. You'll never give me Lucky Charms, and you'll never give me my limo. Sorry, Dad.
Why don't you fuck yourself like a girl?
Hi everybody, Christopher Mad Dog Russo. Mad Dog Sports Channel begins shortly. The Mad Dog Unleashed program begins on Monday the 15th of September. Here today to introduce myself to the legendary Mr. Stern. So Howard had me on will have me on here for a little while. I'll give him a little biography of Christopher Mad Dog Russo, and probably, and maybe a little rundown on sports. And Howard's not that wrapped up on, Bengals charges to speak, I guarantee you. So have some fun with that and do a good show and get everybody wrapped up in the Mad Dog channel.
Chris Russo is here. He is known as Mad Dog. He's a broadcaster in the New York area for over, I don't know, maybe 15 years or something. I don't even know.
More like 18.
18 years.
Yeah.
And now he just signed with Sirius Satellite Radio for what they say is $3 million a year. There's Chris. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Honey, hey, Howard, how are you, buddy?
How are you, man? Congratulations.
Thank you, Howard.
That's him.
It's a man right here.
There's the Mad Dog.
Right here, right there. I got little muscles and everything else. I'm all set.
We were concerned about you. I saw you for the first time the other day in the hall when you were having your illustrious press conference.
I'm thinking he was wearing makeup.
I said you're very tan.
I was. Well,
I'm worried about you.
I was at the Jersey Shore in that stretch, so I got little kids on the beach all day. Italian, the whole bit.
That was a real tan.
Real tan.
Are you the kind of guy that lays on the beach and says, "Yeah, I'd like to get a tan," or is it you're active on the beach?
No. I get bored, but I tan well, but I can't lay on the beach hour upon hour.
Is it hard for you?
Drives me crazy.
You're a man's man. You like sports. You love sports. That's your life. But to sit there and take care of these little kids and run around on the beach.
Very difficult. And I am not a good swimmer.
How long can you last watching children?
How about 20 minutes?
Is that right?
No, I'm tough with the kid. And I have 9 and under.
Ooh.
4, 9 and under.
4?
9 and under.
Oh,
9, 7, 6, and 3. 3 little boys.
In a way, what you do for a living, it's almost like being an eternal child. I mean, isn't it weird that you are a grown man with a family, and this shit still matters to you so much?
It matters.
As opposed to the mature stuff we do here.
No, but wait a second.
Dancing with the Stars and The Bachelor.
Well, that's serious business. That's the business of television. Sports, in a way, it's so childlike. To maintain that childlike...
It's got passion.
You gotta
look
have
at you.
passion.
You have the passion for radio.
Yes.
I heard you this morning coming in.
Absolutely.
You're a radio guy. You can have this beautiful studio. You can do all your things that you do.
Right.
But the core of you is the radio.
Right.
The core of me is sports.
Sports. So, when you were a kid, did you imagine yourself being a sports commentator?
Yeah, Marv Albert was my hero.
Was your hero?
So I thought that I would be a play-by-play guy.
Right.
Where I would announce particular teams' games.
That's really your dream.
That's what I wanted to do. So the first job I ever got, Jacksonville, Florida, in 1983 for the Jacksonville AA baseball Suns.
Right.
And I went down there in February of 83, and I sold advertising time for the Suns. Billboard advertising and the outfield season tickets, all those things that you could think a minor league ball club would sell, I sold for them.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to Rollins College and Winter Park, but I didn't go for this, though.
You were not a communications
History
major.
and communications.
Okay, so you wanted to be a broadcaster.
I wanted to be a broadcaster.
But you wound up in sales.
So in Jackson, but I wound up with sales in February. They said, if you can sell, we will put you as the play-by-play guy of the team. I get there in February, and in 6 weeks, now I'm 22 years old, in Jacksonville, Florida. They hate the Yankees in Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
That's Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm going out there knocking on doors trying to sell advertising for the AA team. I'm just out of college, 8 months out of college,
right.
And after 6 weeks, they fired me.
Well, let me understand something.
And then I ended up at a radio station.
You get out of college,
right,
and you land a job in sales, in radio sales.
All commission. It took me 8 months to get it, but yes.
Right. Was your father upset with you? Did he want you to be in the jewelry business?
Absolutely. Good question.
Because a guy growing up in Syosset with a father in the jewelry business, it's almost determined. It's predestined that you would become a jeweler.
Good point.
Did you work there all the time?
I did in the summer times.
You did.
But my father and I would always clash, take the training together. We'd always fight. He's
it was
Yankees.
Horrible.
I couldn't. I just did not
Did
want
your
to do that.
father think you were a nudnik, that you were a bit of a schmo?
He thought you'd be crazy. You're never going to get a job. How
did
you
he tell you that?
Yes, he did.
He sat you down and said, "Listen, I'm worried about you. You want a good bit living, be in the jewelry business. This is a schmuck's move to be broadcasting. You got no talent."
He didn't go that far, but
Right.
he would. My father's the sort of guy, still alive, 77 years of age, that he wants to be the doer. Let me make this call for you. Let me go talk to this guy. And he didn't know anybody in the broadcasting business.
Right.
But some guy who had a cousin who worked at a radio station in Des Moines, Iowa, he tracked down and he made me the call.
He loved you.
He's trying to help his son.
Trying to help
his only
his son.
child, only son,
But probably privately he worried because
very much so.
Because you don't sound like a typical announcer with the deep voice,
Right, exactly.
and you got the accent and all of that.
But
so
I knew I could do it, though. I knew I could do it.
But you believed in yourself.
I did. No, I didn't think I was going to be a talk show host.
Right.
And that's where the baseball came in, because I got the job. I took the job thinking I could be a baseball play-by-play guy.
And what happened there? Did it
They
work out?
fired me after 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
$1,800 worth of,
Why? Because you were terrible at it?
They didn't think, I think the season was coming close. They didn't want me on their air, so they got rid of me. But I sold 18. I didn't have a contract.
Were you too controversial?
No, I wasn't even on the radio yet. I was
Right.
just selling advertising.
Oh.
And then I ended up, from there, working for a day, dawn to dusk station.
But wait a second, hold it. If those guys never heard you on the air,
Right.
you hadn't even had a chance to get on the air, why would they fire you? Did you have a grating personality?
No,
Did
they
you not get
fired me
along?
because I think they wanted to use me to see how much I'd sell for them. And once I sold the 18, which I thought was a tremendous, think about this for a second now. Young kid, Jacksonville, Florida, don't know anybody, and somehow in 5 weeks, I sold $1,800 worth of advertising
That sounds
for
good to
a
me.
AA baseball team. Nobody cares about the Suns.
And by the way, what did a minute of advertising cost on that station?
Well, no, it wasn't.
$6?
This is season tickets,
Season
billboards.
billboards, okay, all right.
I remember I hadn't sold anything in 13 days, and they bring me in the office on a Friday. Said, Chris, you're out. Goodbye. I said, you said 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So it was 9 days. You said 2 weeks. And this is 2 weeks is not up yet. That day at 3 o'clock, I went to an Irish lawyer firm. And a guy bought 4 season tickets. And I came back at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, here, you tell me you can't fire me now. Here's your ticket order for $500. And they had to keep me.
So your play-by-play job really had little to do with the talent. It had to do with whether or not you could sell.
Absolutely right.
Now, you say you went to Rollins College?
Well, yeah.
Where is that?
That's in Winter Park.
Is that like a rich kid's college? You bow your way
People
in?
think it is, yeah.
Were you a bad student?
I wasn't a great student, but Rollins is a pretty good school. 1,300 kids, so you get good little attention. Remember, I went to a boarding school, too, in upstate New York.
You were a rich kid. I guess your old man did okay.
I wasn't.
Boarding school. Who does that in Syosset?
Yeah,
Where
well,
do
he
you,
went
how do
there.
you hold on to this accent? Going to
My mother's English.
What in the
And my
world
mother
is
is.
going on?
And my mother's English.
Did your parents dislike you so much that they sent you off to boarding school?
I was only child. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, Howard.
But why send you away? Don't they?
Well,
want to...
my father went to this boarding school.
I see.
So I kind of went to the same boarding school he did, and I tell you the reason why you want to know why they sent me away?
Yeah. You were a pain in the
You were a
ass.
Giant fan. My kid was a Giant fan. I said, you're going to fucking California to school.
In 8th grade, I went to St. Paul's in Garden City, Long Island.
Okay.
And that spring, I got a 50 on my Spanish exam.
Oh, forget it.
And my mother loves Spanish, bilingual, everything else. And she took it as an assault to her being that her little son got a 50 in a Spanish final. She got so mad at me, they said, we got to get him out of here to have him do something. So I ended up at Darrow School.
Is this at all boys?
No, co-ed, 135
Co-ed.
kids.
Did you have your first sexual experience at that school? I would bet you did.
I knew that was coming.
Why not?
Can I lie, Robin? Can I lie?
Why would you lie about that?
No, I did not. They didn't answer to that.
Were you sports guys generally get laid at an older age? You know what I mean? I'm gonna guess.
And my wife always tells me, sports is my mistress.
Right, it's true. I would bet as a kid you were more interested in sports than girls.
Absolutely right.
And then when girl fever hit, okay.
When did girl fever hit?
I'm going to tell you what. I say you were a virgin until you were 20.
Oh, dear.
Do I have to give you an answer on this?
Give me an answer. Give me a yes or no. Come on.
The answer is yes.
Really?
No.
I hate to be honest with you.
You know how you are good at calling what's going to happen in sports?
Right. That's
I'm good
a
at figuring out when
good
people
read.
lose their virginity.
That's a good read.
I knew
So you were
sports
in
guys.
college?
Yeah, Rollins too. Rollins, Winter Park, Florida. And that's a very intimidating school.
Yeah.
A lot of pretty girls.
Was that the first girlfriend you ever had?
No, I had a couple girlfriends at Darrow, but
you couldn't
at
close the
Rollins,
deal.
yeah, the first couple girlfriends. And I was an independent. I wasn't a fraternity guy.
Right.
So that also takes you out of the loop a little bit because it's a fraternity-oriented school.
That's in the middle of Orlando?
Are you like me?
6 miles away.
Are you like me? Do you wonder where that first girl is and you want to say to her, hey, honey, you should have stuck with me and you wanted to see your new $3 million a year contract? Come on. Tell me, did you call her or try to get in touch with her?
Howard can count money-wise, too, right? Can he not?
Well, Howard, he knows she's in the same business as he is. It's Susan Waldman. Right?
That's good funny, man.
Now, wait a second. I want to know something.
That's funny.
Do you fantasize about, did that girl give you the heave-ho? Were you in love with her?
The first girl that I really was in love with was a girl by the name of Denise.
Right. Have you been in touch with Denise?
No,
Hey,
I have
Denise,
not.
Look at me. Now I got
I have
$3
not.
million a year in the
I
bank.
have not. I'll give you a story about Denise, though, real quick.
Okay.
I went out with her when I was in Orlando. No, I did love her, I must admit. Went out with her when I was in Orlando, when I worked at WKS in Orlando. that summer, this is in probably 85 or 86. So that summer, good relationship. At the end of that summer, I was walking down the Winter Park Art Festival. It's a famous art festival in Central Florida. And she had been distant the last 2 weeks. I was walking down with a buddy of mine, and I saw her holding hands with somebody else.
I'm so sorry.
I was crestfallen. But there's an end to the story.
Go ahead.
When I got out of Orlando 7 months later to take a job at WMCA, Rick Sklar hired me, sent a tape up. I came up to do shows. Out of nowhere, I get this job at MCA.
Wow.
7 months later, she wrote me a letter.
I want you back.
And it was the sort of letter that was pre-holding hands boyfriend Winter Park Arts Festival. So there's my little example.
Wait a second. When you got hired in New York radio?
87.
87. WMCA. What were they at that point? A talk station?
They were still a talk station. They went to Strauss Communications that just sold them the Federal Broadcasting out of Detroit.
Right.
But Sklar was in charge, and he was a legendary guy.
Sure, Rick Sklar.
So he hired me to do sports talk on weekends and morning drive sports, and that's a job I had to take.
And so Rick Sklar was the guy who
$54,000 a year.
He figured that you would be a good host of the show.
The ad and broadcasting magazine said, if you talk like a New York sports fan, send tape and resume to such and such.
So did you go into a studio somewhere and do an imaginary talk show?
No, I was doing talk shows in Orlando at this point.
Okay.
So I came up. They flew me up to New York. I did two shows and a couple of updates, flew back down to Orlando, Florida. 10 days later, Sklar calls me up on the phone on St. Patty's Day weekend, 87, says, listen, talks, I can tell he's into it. He says, if you're the guy we decide to hire, can you get here in 2 weeks?
Did you like working for Sklar?
Well, he was only a consultant for the station.
Okay.
So once I got there, he kind of disappeared and went to go do something else. So he was in charge of finding the programming for the station.
Somebody told me that when you first came to New York, your first job in New York, you had to pay the radio station.
No, that's not true.
That's a rumor?
That's not true. No, that's Sklar. MCA.
Like one of those deals where you go in and
you buy the time.
You buy the time.
But no, that was not the case.
Howard, on the internet, it says I did coke in the fucking 90s.
It did? Well, I don't believe that.
So he gave me $54,000 a year, and I did Saturdays and Sundays and Monday through Thursday morning drive sports with a crazy shot.
So you were a hot shot DJ in the South. You were kind of a
hot shot's
guy.
A little strong.
You were dating women. You were getting it on. You were having...
living the life.
Did it get wild? Did you
bachelor?
Did you experiment with drugs?
Remember? No, I did not.
You did not. Never. Have you ever smoked pot?
In college?
In college, you smoked pot?
I can't lie about that.
No. Did you try coke?
No, I did not.
Him on blow must be forget about it.
Remember, I went to boarding school, Howard.
All right, but
things happen in boarding school.
Go crazy. You started to go to your head. You were getting some success.
No, I'm not like that.
You're not like that at all. You're a level-headed guy.
Hopefully.
You're a level-headed guy.
I'm not wrapped up in
It's not going to go to your head
You know what I'm wrapped up in right now?
What are you wrapped up in?
I'm wrapped in right now. I'm making sure I get this channel to be as good as I possibly can do.
Right. And this is not going to go to your head. God, no. Channel.
God, no.
Mad Dog.
I'll tell you, what I'm wrapped up right now? I want to make sure Mel gets his money back.
Right. Okay, that's a fair. That's good. And I was going to ask you about that. This is a whole new ball game for you. And when you were at WFAN, you go on the radio with your partner. You made a lot of money for the station.
Team up?
You made a lot of.
They teamed us up in 1989.
But you made a lot of money with your partner. This and that. The other. This thing is, Mel's looking at you. He's saying, "Hey, in sports, I need you to bring in subscribers. We're hoping people who listen to you on FAN are going to come over here and listen to you." There's a bit of pressure.
Right.
How will you know you're succeeding? How will you know? What is the measurement here?
Well, I'll tell you one measurement. Mel's quote.
What was that?
The day after I did this little press conference,
right?
He said, by the amount of people here, he's already made my investment back.
Is that right?
Now, I don't think Mel may have just said that, make me look good, you know, but that kind of quote is what I'm looking for. I want to make sure that when this is over in 5 years or whenever it might be over, that they got it, I gave them a good talk show, B, we gave them a decent channel, and C, the company, you know what, giving Russo all this money, at least on my terms, not on yours, of course. But giving Russo all this money, it was a worthwhile investment. If I can do that, I did my job. That's what I'm looking at right now.
In other words, what you're saying is this is a chance for you to step out on your own. The big controversy when you worked with your partner, Mike Francesca, was who is really the draw? Is it Mad Dog? Is it the other guy?
Or is it Mike and the Mad Dog only?
Right.
That's true, too. Right. Could it be just, we don't know that. We haven't answered that question yet.
Is it Lennon McCartney, or can these guys exist on their own?
Are you nervous going out on your own?
No, I'm really not. You're not? No, not at all.
You feel good about it?
Howard, I went to Jacksonville, Florida by myself in an AMC Gremlin in 1983.
Right.
Orlando. If I did that,
But
I
the
could do
big
this.
success came when the two of you were teamed up.
That's true, too.
And
you can make that all right. But obviously, people think that I can do this solo. Mel wouldn't have given me this contract. Scott Greenstein wouldn't have given me this contract.
Happy to be solo now? Or were you
I think Mike's happy, too.
Yeah.
I think Mike likes the idea that he has the real estate on FAN. He does
Can I
5
ask you
hours a
something?
day.
Have you listened to Mike on his own radio show now?
No, I haven't yet.
You haven't? Why not? Why haven't you listened to the show?
I probably realized that I'm trying to move forward a little bit. I'm trying to focus in on what I have to do here, so I've tried to stay away as much as possible. It'd be like me listening to shows before I went to work every day. I never listen to the station because I don't want to be influenced by calls, by what the other hosts are doing.
In other words, you want to have a genuine opinion.
There you go.
When you prepare,
I don't want to be swayed.
But wait a second. When you prepare for your sports show, when you do a 4-hour gig or something,
5 here.
5 hours here.
And by the way, 5 hours here is like, you probably feel the same. It's like 6 hours. I did one show last Thursday at the ESPN. 5 hours on our thing is 6 hours over on FAN.
That's right.
It's a lot. It's harder to do the longer show.
They run the risk of burning you out in the sense that maybe 3 hours a day would be better because how much sports can you really talk about?
I can talk about it.
You can.
I'll figure out a way to get to the 5. Already knows.
Right.
He's been listening for a
once you
long
give
time.
all your opinions of the day and you talk about all the games.
I
and the
do
teams.
goofy things. I do the movies. I do books. You
don't just talk about sports.
I'll do some stuff.
Actors
right.
and stuff.
Absolutely.
What do you watch on TV besides sports?
I'm not a TV guy. I tell you what I liked. I love old movies.
Right.
I could tell you a lot about Jimmy Stewart, Richard Widmark,
What
Burt
is the
Lancaster.
best old movie around? What's the best movie?
If you put me on a desert island where I could watch Shawshank Redemption is the film I love. But, let's forget that for a second. You want to go back pre-1960, something along those lines?
Yes. Go ahead. Give me the top film.
That I would just
desert island film. You got
that I have to watch. That I'm familiar.
You're on a weird desert island. All they have there is a projector. And
Place in the Sun.
Place in the Sun. Place in the Sun.
You know
is that
why?
Montgomery Cliff?
Oh, what a great movie that is! Elizabeth Taylor on Montgomery Cliff. About the guy, Montgomery Cliff, who's from a Salvation Army home in Kansas City. He's in Eastman. He goes out to Los Angeles to work for the Eastman Kodak people. He befriends and gets Shelley Winters pregnant, who's sort of a stay-at-home girl. And in the meantime of that, he meets Angela Vickers, who is an Eastman girl, and that's Elizabeth Taylor in 1951. Elizabeth Taylor.
Right.
And so he tries to navigate his way through this Shelley Winters relationship, and because he wants to be with Angela Vickers.
Right.
So he takes Shelley Winters on a boat in Lake George, on a canoe. That's right. And Raymond Burr's the prosecutor.
She was a lot lighter than Shelley Winters. Yes.
And she falls out of the canoe.
Right.
And he's got that moment there of hesitation. Do I let her drown and I can be with Angela Vickers, or do I try to save her?
Right.
And that moment of hesitation cost him his life because she drowns. She swims back to shore. He gets caught by the cops. Poor Angela Vickers. Elizabeth Taylor doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
And then Raymond Burr comes in and comes up with this concoction of how he actually hit her with the oar, which he didn't do. And he gets the death sentence. But at the end of it, she comes back to visit him on his way down to get home. She comes back. You remember that? Did anybody see that scene? She comes back.
Do you love this because after a day on the beach with the 4 kids and the wife?
Absolutely.
Do you sit there and go, man, that could be my life?
Angela Vickers, Howard.
In the
Vickers.
last minute, we lost about 80,000 subscribers.
1951, you're right.
What about the fact that later in life, Liz Taylor and Shelley Winters both look like Warren Sapp?
The last thing that went through my mind as you sit here and review your life, the reason I would imagine you don't listen, and by the way, when you prepare, this is where I was going, when you prepare for your radio show, don't you sit and read the newspapers, you read the opinions of all the different columnists?
I read for information.
Right, you need the information, so in a sense, but the reason you don't listen to Mike on his own is because also there's got to be something painful in it, like you don't even want to see him doing that well on his own. If I was you, I would want to see him fail if I was you.
No, I don't care. No, because
Really?
my validation was this contract.
Yes, and your validation also.
So I don't need any more validation because my validation was the fact that Sirius XM gave me a channel.
You bet. Didn't it eat into your brain for many years that your partner got $200,000 more than you did.
I don't know if that's entirely accurate.
But it was more money than you.
At least maybe early on it was in our relationship.
You never sat down and said to the company,
I can't let
need
that
parity.
No.
You never said.
You can't get
You never said to the people at WFAN.
Look at Howard, it's going like me, baby.
I want parity.
Parity, baby.
You never said it.
Probably once in a while that bothered me, but Howard, you cannot do a show with somebody 5.5 hours a day for 19 years and feel bitter because he might be making more money than you have.
It
Because
wasn't his fault.
the fans don't care.
Right, and if he didn't determine how much you made,
I'm not talking
the
about
bosses
that.
did.
Whoever
He's talking about down in my soul.
Right.
Pride.
Look at me
Was
in the
my
eye.
pride wounded?
Look
because,
at me in the eye.
Right.
If Mike does super well on his
Not going to bother me, Howard.
Look at me.
I promise.
Did I finish the question?
Mm-hmm.
No. If Mike does super well on his own, the show doesn't lose any ratings, the show goes on, blah, 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 blah. Got to admit, that's not going to be as good as if Mike doesn't do so well. They
But what
need
if
the
he
Mad
does
Dog.
super well?
Hold it a sec.
All right.
They need the Mad Dog. They need him. Tell me that wouldn't be some great thing.
Can I say that he can
Be
stay
honest.
equal? How about if we go equal?
All right, equal.
Equal won't bother me.
What if he drops
if you're
2
going
points?
To,
What if he
you're-
goes from a 5 share to a 2?
Well, you're telling me now if he goes 5 to a 10. Now that's going to bother me.
Yes. That's going to bother
I
you.
have
Be
pride.
honest. Of course.
You're going to go 5 to a 10, double the audience because I'm off the air? That's going to bother Mel. I got the wrong guy.
We're going to change the name of that damn channel.
Right.
And if it went from a 5 share to a 2,
would part of me be happy?
Yes.
I tell you, I know you're not going to believe this because you want, but I've been honest with you since I walked in the
Please
room.
be
So
honest.
if I'm
That's all
being
I
honest, so I have a foundation of telling you the truth. That's not going to bother me. Now that's not going to make me happy.
Let me put it to you this way.
I swear it won't.
Boy, you're not like me.
Put it to you.
If I didn't have this contract and this responsibility, it would.
So whose idea was it to bring you over to satellite radio? Was it Mel?
I think the fact that Mel, both of them. I think the fact that Mel knew me from all those years at Infinity.
How did they woo you? They come to your apartment and privately and say, "Listen, Chris, let's sit down."
They're giving you carte blanche. Do what you want.
They sit down. They say, "We'll give you a 5-year deal, $3 million a year."
But not even that so much. It was the philosophy.
Let you do your thing.
There you go.
So what are you going to do with the new channel?
Well,
What is your dream?
My dream is that if you are a sports talk fan,
go ahead,
and you got to be a diehard. I understand that, but if you're a sports talk fan around the country and you want to vent and you want to talk about why Manny Ramirez dropped a fly ball in the ninth and the Dodgers lost a big game, or you want to talk about Brady getting hurt out for the year, or you want to talk, that's a huge one. You want to talk about LeBron at the Olympics, Federer winning the U.S. Whatever big topic is that you have a place to do that on this channel.
Do you have guys in mind that you want to work with?
Absolutely.
Who are these guys? Who are the good guys in the business right now?
Well, we brought in Lee Hamilton.
Okay.
He's doing some shows for us these next couple days. Extra San Diego, 22 years.
All right.
I got to find some younger kids, too,
right,
who are 30, 31 years of age, who might look at me as sort of the dean. I don't want to sound cocky, but the dean of the sports talk genre. So say, you know what, I like to go work with Chris.
Who was the first person you called when you made this decision? Was it your father who wanted you to go in the jewelry business?
I didn't call my parents until June 22nd. The first person I called, the fact that who was the first person? Well, I guess it was my wife. She was with me because I had to go to a bar in New Jersey to sign the release papers because we had to sign these release papers, and I was in Jersey, and I had to get that Mad Dog trademark name back. So I got the Mad Dog trademark name back.
You didn't own the Mad Dog.
FAN did. We had to negotiate to get that back.
You had to pay FAN?
No, we didn't pay. We just got it. We gave him $1.
Okay.
So we got it back, and
Why would they give that to you?
They wanted to lease it to us for the next 5 years. I'm not going to. And we said, all right, fine. Lease it. Chris is not leaving. He's not accepting your buyout. It's state of March.
I see.
So I had that as leverage.
I see.
You want me out, you're going to have to give me that name.
Little hardball.
So to make a long story short, I had to go to Bar A in New Jersey and sign a 5-page release.
Who named you Mad Dog?
Bob Raceman, Daily News.
He did.
He gets the credit.
And it stuck.
He absolutely stuck.
You like that name?
I do.
I mean, it's
a moniker. A guy like me needs that.
Yeah,
I get all dog. I never get Chris or Christopher.
Right.
I always get dog this, dog that. But if my kids call me, my little 9-year-old calls himself the Mad Puppy, which is the last thing I want him to do because I don't want him worrying about. I don't want him to be
this
that.
Feels good to you. I see you're happy.
I'm into it.
When you were with the partner,
Listen, can I say something?
I know, you like Mike.
Come on, 19 years, I had to like him. I couldn't do a show with him for 19
but
years.
you never even talked to each other during the commercial breaks. That's what everyone tells me who used to watch you on the TV
No, that's
show.
not true.
You two never
Last couple
even
months,
talked.
maybe. Now, they also told you I bought the airtime, so they were
That's
wrong
right.
there. So don't necessarily believe
When's
that
the
either.
last time you had dinner with Mike?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
You didn't buy it, did you? That's against.
No, Mike buys.
Mike buys. So you'll remain friends with him. You think you'll see him?
Have you talked?
I have not talked since I took this job. Talked to him a couple days prior to me leaving.
Right.
Again,
He
Mike
should be
likes a
smart.
challenge too here.
He should stay friendly with you. You got your own channel. Maybe you'll employ him one day.
Mike will not allow that.
If
you think Mike, you think Mike's going to allow me? Mike, by the way, I know things aren't going good. Here, come work for Chris Russo. I'll give you the overnight shift.
He ain't working on the Mad Dog.
Do you think he resents your payday? He's got to be blown out.
You know,
by that.
remember one thing about the payday.
Go ahead.
I can't simulcast the show over here on TV. I was simulcasting the show.
That's true.
On Yes.
Right.
You got to throw $500,000. I gave up that $500,000.
So you're saying
out.
You were making at least 2 over at FAM between your 1.2, then you had another 5.
I was making 2 there my last year, plus the $500,000. That's 2.5.
So you didn't really get that big a
There you
boost.
go. Mike's
Oh.
not stupid. He can do the math. Well, hold on. How much of a raise did Chris actually get? I mean, he was making 2.5. Now he gets 3. I paid agents and everything else. Plus, I'm sure they bumped Mike up when I left.
What else do you do? Do you have any other outside thing? You do any voiceover stuff?
I did 2 books.
You did 2 books.
Well, I did. The first
Do you
was
juggle? Do you do anything? I don't know.
I play a lot of tennis. I run all the time.
You're a tennis player.
Oh, I love to play
Are you
tennis.
good?
Yeah, good player.
You
4 or 5.
kick ass?
I'm a level below a club pro, but I'm a good, solid. You saw me in a tennis court, you'd say, he's pretty darn good.
How's the relationship with the wife? How long have you been married?
13 years.
13 years.
4 kids.
4 kids.
She's from a family of 6. I'm an only child.
You don't cheat at all?
Never.
Never kiss
Absolutely.
a girl? Never get girls? You never
I
spank
can't-
girls on your show? Nothing like
No.
that? None of that.
I heard your comments with the young lady here.
Yes.
You had a wife. That was funny, though. You had a wife. That was funny.
But I guarantee you, the thought has crossed your mind. In the sense that you are a big star.
Every man it's crossed his mind.
Now you're in the paper. You got your own channel.
Did you enjoy a level your fame for a while?
Absolutely.
Did you
I'd be
have-
lying if I told you I didn't.
There's no
front page of the Daily News.
Yeah.
The New York Times 2 weeks ago. This Week in Review, huge column.
Yeah, but
Mike
I
and me.
meant before you
You
were
gotta get
married.
it.
You mean to tell me before you got married, you did have a period of time where you got to use your fame?
No, I never did that.
You never went out with a lot of chicks? Never had
I
a
did.
threesome?
Of course, I had girlfriends.
Did you ever have a threesome?
No.
Oh, God.
No threesome?
No truth
What do
to
you mean,
you.
oh, God?
You
I might want to imagine it.
Yeah,
but
you
no
never saw
threesome.
2 girls doing something in front of you?
No. Howard's funny.
none of that crazy.
Why is that
He's not
funny?
going to crack that. He's not going to crack me, though.
There's no truth to you
come
and
on.
Anna Kournikova.
No, God, no.
I mean,
She's pretty, though. She's pretty.
So you never had any of that wild scene?
I am. No, you can make the argument prior to my lovely wife that maybe I was a little sexually deprived.
Where'd you meet
That's
this
the truth.
wife? When did you?
I met her on a plane.
On a plane. What was
Coming
she
back
doing?
from Chicago.
She a model? Is she an
No,
actress? What is she?
She's 8 years younger than me.
8 years. Oh, that's good.
Family of 6, Rye, New York.
And the sex life after all the children is still as good as when you first.
It's never gonna. It's busy. You got 4 little kids. You got a 3-year-old running in your house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Are you sexually
You'll find
frustrated?
the time.
Are you sexually frustrated?
No, I can't say that.
You masturbate?
I won't deny it.
You do it.
Oh, jeez, Howard.
That's got to be the funniest thing ever.
Not to the San Francisco Giants.
To Louis McCartney?
Everybody used to make fun of me because I used to love Will Clark, and he used to play these things, and I was a Giants on a road trip with Will Clark in his hotel room. Will, let me in, Will. It's Chris Russo. Things like that.
So Chris Russo is a sex addict.
No,
Is that fair?
God, no, I'm a sports addict. That's the problem, Howard. That's the problem.
Chris.
I got the wrong addiction.
Chris, this guy right here is the only guy who knows who Will Clark is in the room.
That's right. He's not a sports fan at all, is he?
Could care
Do you
less.
watch anything?
Don't care about
Giants,
it.
Patriots?
I used to watch the. I watch like when the Super Bowl comes
Michael
on.
Phelps gold medals?
He hardly watched
Hardly.
the Olympics.
I don't care about his flipper feet. I don't.
You
care
didn't
about
watch
any of
You didn't watch the Olympics at all?
it. A little bit.
He's never seen Roger Federer play.
Federer, Nadal, Wimbledon. You didn't see that?
Never saw
I'm not even
it.
sure sure who he is.
Oh, my God.
Honest to God.
You watched the Giants win the Super Bowl.
I thought quarterbacks blitz.
What's the name of the guy?
The Yankees in a World Series game. Don't get wrapped up in it.
Don't get wrapped up in it.
I asked you about this.
The World Series I get wrapped in. I like the Super Bowl.
Occasionally, but it's not all
Lakers,
the time.
Celtics, NBA final.
I go to the Knicks games. I loved watching the Knicks.
Hockey, 94 Rangers.
I'm a great spectator. I love to go to games and watch the sports, and I love athletes when they. I mean, it's amazing.
So Sunday afternoon football, you're not going to be sitting there watching.
No, I play chess.
He's never been to a football game, have you? Live?
I bet. Yeah, Detroit. I went to the Detroit Lions. I went to Pontiac Stadium when it first opened up.
So he has.
That's 100 years.
That's a while.
That's 1980.
Howard, what's the name of the guy? Because I said I was going to ask you this.
Go ahead.
Because the day after the last Super Bowl, we talked about this all day.
I might work on.
What's the name of the guy? That made the big catch at the end of the Super Bowl that Manning threw the ball. He got away from the blitz.
Should get that
Placido,
one.
Placido Domingo.
Placido.
No, you're thinking of
Placido.
How you have to know that?
David Tyree. I don't remember we talked about Tyree.
I don't
He
care.
probably doesn't remember.
I don't care.
Are you still motivated every day to do this show?
Yes. Love this. In fact, it's really weird. When we were on vacation, I said to Beth, I'm actually missing being on the air, which is weird.
No, so you're going to resign?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, by the way, I know they're a little, make sure you do. We're going to need you.
Has Mel mentioned me at all?
No, he has not. But make sure, whatever what do you have, 2 years left in your contract?
I have 2 years left, that's right.
Wow, we went through 3 fucking years.
You have to make sure.
Well, you were asleep most of the time.
Robin, make sure he stays.
Hey, Chris, I wanted to say, because Mel, I don't know if you know this, but Mel, he calls me before every big move.
Yeah.
And I said, look, he's been through this before he hired you. See if he could sell $1,800 worth of subscriptions first.
That's right. That's how it goes.
Yeah, and
it
then
never changes.
Bullshit.
So that's Mel's scorecard.
So you're here to say you're a happy guy. You've got to live out your childhood fantasy.
Hey, I'm doing a sport. Who would have thought at MCA back in Jacksonville, Florida, be doing running a channel?
And now you're on Sirius
with Howard Stern.
I'm excited to have you here. I envision that this is going to be the epitome of a radio experience for listeners. I believe that satellite radio is the future, and I'm not just blowing smoke up anyone's ass. I really do believe that. I work a little differently than you. Even you yourself have said, Stern, he works blue. That's my thing. You know, that's not your thing. Do you ever curse?
I usually don't. No.
Are you going to curse on the air?
Damn in hell.
Do you think you might say the F word?
No, I can't say it. I can't say it.
Were you like that as a kid? You never cursed?
No, I did as a kid. I kind of told myself when I was in my early 20s, let's eliminate that from your vocabulary.
They say that not cursing.
Listen, I'm not perfect. I got a lot of vices. That I try to stay away from.
What is your vice? It's not women. All right, masturbation, a little too much.
Is it something illegal?
Do you watch? Do you watch porn?
I have.
You have? Who's your favorite?
Sports Center.
Couldn't tell you that one.
Sports.
See, Sports Center, your porn. Chris Berman.
Oh, Chris!
Do you gamble?
Does Howard know who Chris Berman is?
No,
absolutely no idea. I'm not aware of it. Do you gamble on sports?
I have. Yeah, that could be a vice.
That could be a vice.
I could get a little careless sometimes with that.
Because I was going to ask you about a couple of
careless
games.
What's the biggest bet you ever made?
What I'll do is I like to bet seasonal bets.
Okay.
Now, there are over-under bets you can make in football and baseball.
Sure.
Where there's a number on a particular team's idea of how many wins they're going to have in a year.
Right.
Let's say the Giants' number is 9.5.
Okay.
That means they have to win 10 wins if you take the over for a bet. So I would like to do that. It keeps me into it.
I see.
And it keeps me
How much money
focused.
would you bet on the over? Let's say.
25,000.
25,000.
He's making
for the year, though. It's for the year.
Right, I understand.
You think about
That's
16 weeks, so it's $1,000 a week.
25.
I didn't do it this year because I was wrapped up in doing a show.
Very frivolous.
It is.
Crazy.
Let me ask you.
Do you think that's so crazy? Boy, I'm being
do.
too honest. I'm going to get in trouble here, for goodness' sake.
I'm surprised to hear that you would put $25,000 down.
I think my wife's going to be surprised too.
Does she not know that? Do you control the finances? Does she?
Yeah,
know
I
what's
control
going
the
on?
finances.
You control.
But
she knows I gamble, though. I can't hide that from her.
You got to hide money from your wife.
Yeah, come on.
I don't have a Swiss bank
Is that
account.
the only bet you make?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, usually.
He's not talking about the illegal bets.
I do not go to Atlantic City, and I do not go to Vegas.
Do you have a prenup with your wife in case?
No, I do not.
If everything goes crazy,
I do not have. She's going to get half.
She's going to get half of the money, so you better stay in this.
That's why he's gambling.
And everybody tells you what? Say it. You want whatever you do, stay married. It's cost you too freaking much money.
It's a lot of money.
Figure out girlfriends. Do this. Do that. Stay married.
Let me ask you this: the 25,000. Who do you put that down with if you don't go to Vegas?
I got to find somebody.
You need a guy? Do you need a guy?
I'm going to get picked up here. Tony Soprano.
I was going to say, if you need a guy, I got a guy.
But not yet, Tom.
So
I got ripped off 60 grams.
So your father must be proud of you now.
Yeah, he is.
He thinks it was good you didn't go in the jewelry business.
Yeah, by the way, you know, he's 77 years of age, so they don't have all the technological equipment.
Right.
So I guess got him wrapped up with Sirius.
Yeah.
I had the guy Richie here take care of it.
Right.
At Best Buy, he got it in his 2 cars. Now he has it in his house.
By the way,
so he's going to be on top of it.
Thank God your father's not the Giants jewelers. No rings and how long?
Thank you very much.
The Yankees, he's making money.
That's it. 1954.
Right, there you go.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Wait, can I ask you? I have a serious question for you.
He's got the forms out.
But wait, so you will not say the F. You will not take advantage of the fact that you're not on terrestrial radio.
I would not try to do that.
They say that not cursing shows a intelligence. That, in other words, a lot of people, what they lack in language skills, so they resort to cursing, using foul language. You see yourself as...
I don't buy it that way. I just think it's self-control.
It's self-control.
Yeah,
You'd like
I wouldn't
to say
you can be extensive vocabulary.
You know, I'm actually relatively proud. I'm not one of the, I'm a nutcase. I'm goofy.
Right.
But I'm not raunchy as a sports
You're
talk guy.
old-fashioned.
I'm not a guy talk
and when
host.
a guy challenges
I'm not
you,
a
you
guy
don't
host.
have to resort to that.
I don't get nasty with
Do
it.
you say...
He's a caller. He's a client.
Do you
customer.
Do you ever say penis?
No, I have. Well, I mean, I that wouldn't bother me, though.
You would say penis.
Well,
on
I
the
have
air.
kids. You got to tell them what's going on.
No,
right?
I mean, on the air, would you say penis? You'd say, that
No,
guy.
probably
Is there
not.
any
You probably
reason to
wouldn't.
bring that up?
You
No.
would not.
No, I would
you
not.
would not bring up penis. Would you bring up clitoris?
No.
You would not.
Why in a sports concoction? Well, where
Well,
does
you
that
could
fit
say,
in?
boy, that Howard must have a clitoris. He doesn't even know.
Nah, I'm a little surprised.
A-Rod is
Kyrie. Do you know who A-Rod? Have you had anybody in here before?
No.
No, we haven't had
He
any.
won't come in
Jeter?
here.
Jeter,
No.
I don't know. Jeter.
We
I mean, I know who
don't get
Jeter
many
is.
Yankees.
Have you had athletes from New York on
Yes.
here?
Lawrence Taylor.
LT, that's a good
LT,
spot.
the great LT has been on. We've had.
I'll make you look
We've
good.
had a
go ahead,
Dennis
ask
In the history of the show, here's some of the people who stopped by. Will Chamberlain.
That's a good spot.
Mickey Mantle has done this show.
Oh, that's a very good spot.
Bill Walton has done this show.
He's goofy. Good spot.
Right.
LT loves the show. OJ's been on the show.
O.J. Simpson's been on the show.
Before he
David
came
Wells. David Wells, big fan.
David Wells loves
David
him.
Wells always
loves
came. What was the black guy with the one eye who used to be on the Jets?
Oh,
Wesley Walker.
Wesley Walker used to do the show.
How about
And
from
you know
Roosevelt?
who interned for us 6 months ago for a day? Antonio Pierce.
Good guy.
How about the gay
Antonio-
giant, Sugar Bear?
Good guy.
Antonio.
We had him on every Mondays in the football over at FAN.
Antonio was my intern.
Nice guy.
There you go.
Wife's in the business now?
Absolutely.
So he's had some sports guys on.
We had some legendary people.
Oh,
They have to rise above their sport.
I've had on, hold it. I'll tell you some more people. Pete Rose.
That's right.
That's right.
I've had on Bill Romanowski.
Almost every
a lot of the guys who've gotten themselves in some trouble.
Right.
I had Mark Messier on the show.
Oh, that's a good
John
spot.
Daly.
I had the great,
We had the
great
Stanley
one.
Cup. Did you tell him what we did to the Stanley Cup?
Gretzky on was on.
Here? No,
the other one.
Oh, the other one.
The other one.
But what did we do to the Stanley Cup? We had it right
We had a guy
here.
take a dump in it.
Yes.
I remember that.
It's a great
That's
a history. That's
Howard,
a
what does
historic moment.
Bill Romanowski play, and who did you play for?
Romo, they used to call him Romo. He was a football player.
For who?
Lots of
I
teams.
believe-
Right? That's a trick question.
Okay, what teams does he have Super Bowl rings?
Well, that's a he's not going to know that. Let him take a guess on one team. Played for 3 big teams. Give me one of them.
Shit.
One team.
You guys suck.
Why are you challenging him?
Romo played for the legendary, because everyone's legendary.
Famous team.
You're embarrassing.
Raiders.
Thank you. You're embarrassing. me.
Mike
Now,
Piazza.
wait a minute.
Yeah,
We've
Piazza.
had Mike Piazza.
So you've had some
We
people.
had Mike Piazza and the other gay guy, Simmons.
We had Benny
stop
Agbayani
that.
on.
I mean,
Piazza's not gay. What's the matter?
But we had the gay giant on, Roy Sugar Bear Simmons. You ever hear him?
All right, you said you had a serious question
He
for
fucked
Chris Russo.
Beasley.
Quick.
Wanted to fuck Beasley Reed.
All right, listen.
Listen, no, I have a serious
Check out.
We
I do
had
have
that
something I
gay
want.
basketball player on.
All right, yeah.
You
okay,
say when
quickly, what do you want to say?
when they hired you in New York, I was always curious about this. And the guy said, look, even in the ad you said, wanted him to sound like a New York sports fan. Did a program director, general manager ever want you to pretend you were a Yankee fan?
No, God, no.
Never. So they never said to you, look, you sound like a New Yorker.
I think maybe I worried them about being sometimes a little too anti-New York.
Right.
But nobody ever said, hey, Chris, let's calm down here. Can you like somebody?
Because
Nobody ever
you
said
would
that.
never, I know you'd never go for that, which is why
I
I
wouldn't
like
agree to
it.
do it.
Right.
You buy me, you get me. You can't pretend to somebody else.
Did anybody ever try to get you to endorse a team for winning because they had a big bet on it?
No, God,
No, nothing like that.
You have to be careful. That's the reason why I shouldn't even tell you about the occasional gamble thing.
Right.
Because then people think if you're mad at that team for losing a game and you're a little rough on him, well, you're doing it. Well, he just lost money on him.
Well,
that's the way the gambler thinks.
That's what I do here.
If you're upfront about stuff, then
yeah. See, if you're upfront about it, then you exactly. Right.
Howard, something else that me and Russo have in common.
Yeah.
Is Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, I love Bruce.
Okay, so
Bruce guy.
I wanted least favorite Springsteen song ever, and I have a reason why I think I know.
Murder
it.
Incorporated.
Worst ever?
I don't like that. So Adam Raised a Cain.
You don't like that song?
No.
All right. One of
you
my
know these songs, Howard?
Yes.
One of my favorite.
Do you really?
One of
I
my.
was a disc jockey. Yeah, I do.
You
know
know those songs. I don't know them.
Did you go to see Bruce?
Oh, I've seen him. I saw him in Boston, Hartford twice, and the Garden.
You're a real fan.
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
I already seen him 100
I don't even mean of Springsteen. You just are a fan. You're passionate about people.
I got a good wife. My wife, for my birthday, October 18th, made some calls, and she got me backstage at the Garden to see Bruce. So I took Mike, so I can't hate Mike that much.
Right.
I took Mike, I took two of the guys from FAN, and we went backstage to see Bruce. And after this show at the Garden on the 17th of October, went into his dressing room. He had just taken a shower. I hugged him 4 times.
Oh, my God.
Did you talk to him?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's a sports fan. So he knew some sports.
Was he a fan of yours? Did he know of you?
A fan might be strong. Know of
He knew
is better than fan. Fan's a little too
I
strong.
recently had a conversation with him about a year ago. I met him at a party, and 2 times I met him at a party. And the first time was very awkward, and the second time we had a good 10-minute conversation.
So you had a little. He's on top of that American culture, and
is he your favorite? But is he better than Hendrix? Is he better than Cream? Is he? Better
I don't go that. I'm not a rock historian. I know all these bands that you're referring to. I'm not a rock historian, but Bruce, to me, I was 16 years old when I became. He was my rock and roll renaissance.
In all fairness, I didn't get to hug him at the party, so you.
4 times. 4 times. I think it was a little too much.
Did you think it was weird that you kept hugging him?
It's a little fruity.
What are you hugging him for?
Because I was so excited to see Springsteen. Bruce, I was
Who reached for the hug first? You? Or
I
Bruce?
did. I think the 4th time maybe a little too much. But hey, what the heck?
He never called you after.
I'm surprised you didn't have one.
Back to say it.
I'm surprised you didn't have one of his security guys hug you a little harder.
I don't understand.
Well,
I
they're all
see,
sports fans.
When you hug Bruce,
Yeah.
solid build, or was he a little soft?
Oh, he's solid.
He's pretty
solid.
Did you fall into his arms?
Nice ass.
He's pretty strong. You didn't grab his ass, did you?
No, I didn't go.
Did you grab Roy Bittan? Because Roy's sexy too.
I may have wanted to. No.
I think you ought to say a curse word on your first show.
Say it now.
When you do your real first show.
You want me to say a curse word right now to
What's
get it
your
out?
favorite first? Go ahead. Do it.
Put it in a sentence. Call A-Rod a fucking asshole.
Go ahead.
No, I do the Giants because the Giants always frustrate me.
Go ahead. Do whatever.
San Francisco.
Go ahead.
God damn it, Giants! Win a game! Win a fucking game!
Wow, look at you.
All right.
Working blue.
You got it out of my system. But my wife heard that. Oh, jeez. Maybe she did.
You're working blue. I don't
He
know
is
if I
working blue.
It's a little over the top.
No, but
Next thing you know, you'll be auctioning off people's virginity.
Two more things.
I heard that this morning too. Yes.
Yeah.
2 more non-sports things about him. About 10 years ago, his pick for best picture, Air Force One with Harrison.
That's not true.
That is
That's
true.
not true.
Maybe you said
movie.
Best movie of the year.
That was a good
Air
movie.
Force One.
Come on.
Yeah,
Did you like
Best
that
movie of the year.
I don't know if I said that.
You
already.
did say it. You said it.
But he knocked the get off my goddamn plane.
Whatever.
It was funny. It was funny.
1992, Springsteen tours without the E Street Band.
It was 92 or 3, yeah.
And he comes on and he goes, "This is my favorite moment by him." He goes,
But
"I don't care what you say, Mike. Nobody but nobody wants to hear that 57 channel song." Play Robert Valina.
You
Get
didn't
the
like
big band back.
what you were talking about when Bruce made the 57 shots?
Well, he did the leap. That was the Human Touch tour.
Yes.
Awful.
He did the two albums,
Right.
no band except for Roy
Right.
on the piano.
That's right. And that didn't turn you on.
I shouldn't say that. I went to see 10 shows at the
Do
Meadowlands.
you mind when Bruce gets political? He talks about 57 shots.
I'd rather him not, but I'll live with it.
You're voting for McCain. How about Springsteen? How do you deal with that when he's
It
Mr.
bothers
Liberal?
me. Bothers me. I have to admit, because I think, now listen, musicians and athletes, do what you do great. They don't want to hear me talking about politics. They want me to do sports.
Right.
I want Bruce to play music.
No.
I need? I know Bruce is talking about the Living in the Future song and it's magic. He's talking about how, in fact, there's the world, America's changed. There's spies out there. Bruce, FDR had concentration camps in California during World War II. He was a Democrat.
Right.
At the Supreme Court. He was a Democrat. It's not all Republican stuff.
So
you get the idea they don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, no.
You agree with me on that?
You're more comfortable with you see what I've learned about you. You are a real fan of
whatever
life.
he likes.
A fan of life.
You like to you get into things.
A sponge.
You're a sponge. You like to go. You like to watch. You appreciate the talents of others. It doesn't all have to be about you. You can be the guy who watches others.
Oh, absolutely.
And appreciate that. I can't be that. But I appreciate that about you.
But I know his point is nobody wants to hear a sports guy talk about
That's my point.
Talk about placing the sun for 20 minutes.
While you were making out with Bruce Springsteen, you should have hugged him and said, "Listen,
I can't.
Enough with the politics."
I can't say that. I have to give. It's Bruce Springsteen. I have to respect Springsteen.
Let me ask you something though. You walk into the room, Bruce is standing there. You go immediately and hug him, and then you let him go.
Bruce, you mind one more time? Boom.
Oh my God!
You know he handled it superbly.
Probably figured you were nuts.
He listens, doesn't he?
A lot of gay guys like him.
Now listen.
Oh, he's funny.
You've never had a gay experience, have you?
No.
Never. Even as a young boy.
I thought you said you were Giants.
No.
You're hanging around the jewelry business with your father. Guys walk in.
Never been to a Met game.
No one ever seduced you. No towel snapping incident. Nobody ever tried to jerk you off.
No. Jeez.
How many times a week are you having sex with your wife?
It varies.
2 times a week, or you're not even?
I got 4 little kids.
One time a week at least.
Yeah, one time.
And the rest is all masturbation.
He's so into sports. He's had sex with his wife 4 times.
Honey, you know the commercial, the Viagra ad, or the ad where the guy's got the tape watching sports, and he's got this beautiful girl coming down. It's like middle of the afternoon. He's debating what he should do, and he finally says, "Out of heck, but he's got to go upstairs with his wife." I would sit there and watch the sports.
You don't use Viagra, do you?
No,
never.
I don't have a problem with that.
Never tried it?
No, I wouldn't.
Wouldn't try
Cialis, all these other stupid things.
You don't do any of that.
Those ads are funny.
Listen, first of all, let me thank you.
If you've had if your erection, well, I tell you, I'm saying things I would never say.
Erection.
Lasts for 4 hours, seek immediate medical help. That's funny. It's funny.
How about seeking 80 women?
Good, immediate help.
Check out now. One last question. So when you get criticized in the newspaper, like sometimes I read that guy in the Daily News, he'd be hard on you.
Well, Raceman's Mushnick Post.
Mushnick was, yeah.
You don't like anybody.
So would that offend you? Would that affect you?
Anybody is sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't care who.
Call him? Did you ever say,
no,
hey,
wouldn't do that. He's allowed to do that. Hey, listen, I criticize him. He can criticize me.
Right.
I'll tell you.
But if anybody denies the fact, who is in my position, that something like that doesn't bother you, nobody's that thick-skinned.
Right.
Once in a while, okay, but he does pound me a lot.
What's the worst thing he ever said about you?
That I'm a mean-spirited guy.
Is that a legitimate comment?
No, absolutely not.
You are not mean-spirited.
Absolutely not.
Why do you think he thinks you're mean-spirited?
Well, this is a long time ago with me and Mike having our issues 15 years ago, and he said an employee of a co-worker of Chris Russo WFAN says he's a mean-spirited, not say low-life, but a mean-spirited guy. And the one thing I'm not is mean-spirited.
Okay.
That
hurt you.
That bothered me.
That bothered you.
Bothered my parents too.
Did you ever prognosticate? Do you pick the winning team?
Oh, all the time.
And do people bet money on your picks?
I hope not.
Do people generally make money on your picks?
They probably would not.
Howard, let me tell you something. You're looking at a guy.
You've been wrong.
God, yeah.
He owes me about 50 G's, and I'll tell you why. The best part of your show, and this is why
you're going to miss it. Fridays at the picks.
Oh my God! So what they do is they get not even the picks. It's like beginning of each football season. They'll get the Jets and the Giants schedule. Him and Mike, right? So they'll go through it. One of them will throw out the game, and they'll just say win or loss.
Win or loss, and you figure out the records at the end.
They'll go like at Dolphins 0-1. At Bengals. 1-1.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. So they'll come up with what the final record would be, and they really convince you because they go, these guys know what they're talking about. They say 9. The Jets will be 9-7.
Right.
So about 3 years in a row, I've bet the over/under on wins based totally on
that prediction.
Yes.
You're a good sportsman. Why are you wasting that money? Why are you doing that for me?
I'm a bad gambler, and I'm like, I figure you guys know more than me, and it's really convincing. I go like 9-7. Yeah, the Jets will be 9-7.
Would you have Mike on as a guest?
You got to do that.
I guess I would do. Absolutely.
You would do that?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it early. Like
Maybe
6 months from now.
Okay.
That's
Fair
a very
enough.
boy.
Let me see.
No, this guy. Listen to this guy.
I tell you right now, that is one hell of an interview. That's a great job.
Let's do it. Come on, man. Let's get
That's
in
a good. He did a good job.
He's always good.
All right, listen.
Russo, as a fan of Marv Albert,
I was very down on him for what he did.
Have you ever visited some of the same hookers? Just
no,
you're a fan?
No. Put the little things on his finger.
You were down when Marv did all that stuff.
Marv also did something to Iron Eagle, our little buddy who does the CBS and he does the Nets.
Right.
Marv, when he left TBT and left the Knicks,
right,
he took the net play-by-play job and pushed Iron aside.
Right.
Marv does not need to do New Jersey Nets basketball. Iron does.
Right.
don't do that to Ian. Let Ian do the games. Do you remember that whole thing?
Yeah, that was a
that bothered me. That bothered me.
And you've never bitten a woman or put on panties or anything?
You don't sing show tunes.
I've given hickeys.
Yeah, I've done that. Listen, let me welcome you.
Howard, thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
Something now. Now I'm going to say something. Let me welcome you to our family here at Sirius Satellite Radio. I believe you're going to have the time of your life. And you are welcome here anytime. You're part of our family. This is a big leap. When you leave terrestrial radio, you know, you're leaving something behind, but you're coming into something great. I congratulate you on your move. I think it was a smart move, and I don't think you're going to regret it. I think you're going to have a good time.
Thanks, my man.
Chris, how'd it go, man?
That was a great spot. I can't think of why I cursed. I would never do that.
Yeah,
that was a
so
tremendous
funny.
spot. That was a tremendous spot. He was into it. He was peppy. How long were we up for? About an hour?
Yeah.
That was as good a spot as you ever can do. That's the best spot I've ever had. So, hey, but no, listen, no commercials helps. You're in uncharted territory. I totally got into it. Totally.
That's awesome, man. So you're excited to be here?
I'm into it. I'm into it. Howard was into it. You know, you got a little dicey, but we stayed basically into the main core of things. It was very good. Howard was very good at it. They got into it. You could tell it was a fun hour.
It was a good interview,
So
man.
we enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of it. I really did.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by,
Good job.
man.
Is that Lisa? Isn't that good?
What about Artie?
Artie is funny. Well, he's a big listener, so he knows what's going on. So he can come up with all these little digs that I've had all these years of things that he knows that he wouldn't think I know. 92 picking this, 93 Springsteen. He's got a history of me, and Howard doesn't have that, so he fills in the blanks perfectly.
Really nice to meet you, man. I've been a big fan for a long time.
I can tell you're on top of it. You were funny. You were funny.
Good luck with everything.
You remind me a lot of John Belushi.
Oh, there you
People
go.
say that. You look like
Yeah, oh, definitely. That got me work for years.
He was into it. Didn't you think he was into it?
Dude, he loved you, and everyone's gonna love you, man. You know you're good. Just good luck with everything, man. I'll be listening.
Good job.
So, how'd you feel to be the reina of the school? It's kind of
Hi, my name is David Smith. I'm from Spring Lake Heights, New Jersey, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm going to do my best to beat the Baba Booey. Flunky.
Baba Booey.
Hi, I'm Barbara from Queens, and I think that all the years of listening, absorbing all the intimate details of everybody's lives that they've shared with us on the radio, I think that that's worked its way into my brain, and I think that will give me an advantage to beating the Booey.
Baba Booey.
Hey, my name is Paul from New Rochelle. I'm 22 years old, and I'm here to beat the Booey. I've been listening to Howard since I was in the womb, and I hope Gary pulls a Baba Booey and forgets some of his knowledge, because I'm going to whoop him. I wanted to bring him a souvenir toothbrush, but my dentist said I couldn't have the 6'1" in the lobby.
His breath smells like a toilet seat, but he's the man that you've got to beat. Hey, can you stop the monkey and beat the Booey?
Welcome to Howard TV's Beat the Booey. I'm your host, John Hine. This is the game show where you, the fans, get the chance to test your Howard Stern Show trivia knowledge against none other than Gary Baba Booey Delabate. One of these three contestants will compete for the chance to reach the Booey round, where, if they beat the Booey, they can win a grand prize of $5,000. Now here's how the game works. There are 3 rounds of trivia to each game. The third and final round is the Booey round. More on that in a moment. Each round consists of 15 questions. First round questions are worth 5 points. Second round questions are worth either 5 or 10 points. And questions in the Booey round range from 5 to 25 points. And there's a little twist we've thrown in once per round called the Booey Video Vault question. It's the same concept as a regular question, except you get to look at a video clue to help you with your answer. Now remember, the 3 of you are competing for a chance to beat the Booey. Therefore, the contestants with the lowest score after rounds 1 and 2 will be eliminated, which means the remaining contestant will move on to the Booey round, where they will go head-to-head with Baba Booey himself on Howard Stern Show trivia. If you beat the Booey, you're $5 grand richer. And if you don't beat the Booey, well, at least you got a hell of a studio tour. It's time to get to know the people behind the podiums over here. First, let's meet David. David, how you doing today?
Very good, John. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. How's it feel to be in the studio?
Oh, it's unbelievable. This is, I'm really looking forward to it.
Now, what do you do for a living, David?
I am a technology consultant.
And how long have you been listening to the show for?
Oh, probably about 20-something years.
And if you had to pick a favorite character on the show, who would it be and why?
It's tough. Just the whole minutia of the entire show is there. I mean, from the interviews to Beetlejuice to, you know, Howard's just incredible. So it just keeps on getting better every day.
Well, we're glad you're here, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Let's go over to Barbara. Barbara, welcome.
Hi, John. How are you?
Good. How you feeling today?
I'm a little bit nervous, but I think it'll be good.
Now, Barbara, what special or unique talent do you have?
I have absolutely no special or unique talent.
None?
I'm really boring.
But you know your Howard Stern Show trivia.
Well, unfortunately or fortunately, I've been listening for a long time, and I listen on headphones because I'm always around people who I don't want to hear. So I have my headphones on, and that, I think by listening so closely, I absorb a lot.
We're glad you're here. I wish you good luck at playing Beat the Buoy.
I need it.
Last but not least, we have Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you.
And how old are you, Paul?
22.
So you're a young Howard Stern Show
I've been
fan.
listening since the womb.
Since the womb?
Yeah.
All right, because there's a lot of trivia you're going to have to know to do well in this game.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, and any special or unique talents that you might have?
No, not really. I have the ability to listen to Howard while I'm sleeping and recall everything when I wake up.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just trying to scare them.
Oh, okay. I can see they're thoroughly intimidated. And if you had to pick your favorite Howard Stern Show moment, what would it be?
3 words, the pig story, Artie Lang.
Artie Lang's
That's it,
Pig
man.
Story. One of, I'm sure you guys, one of your favorites, certainly one of mine. Well, Paul, Barbara, and David, I wish you good luck. Here's a quick reminder. When I ask a question, the first contestant to buzz in is the only person who can answer. If that contestant answers incorrectly, the other contestants will then be able to buzz in if they think they have the correct answer. Anyone who buzzes in will have a chance to answer the question. And a quick side note, if you get a question wrong, we will deduct points, depending upon how many points the question is worth. So it's possible you can get a negative score. But hopefully we won't see that. We wish you very good luck. And speaking of buzzing in, Baba Booey will be watching from his office and may chime in with commentary ever so often. Mr. Booey, any thoughts before we begin?
No, good luck to everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks, Philly.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, the first guy scares me a little bit.
Gary's tough to beat. It is.
The first guy just seems really amped up. So he's you're like tweaked up, right?
Extra cup of coffee this morning, Gary.
Good luck, man.
Thanks, bro.
Baba Booey.
All right, we're all fired up. The pressure is on. Is everybody ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get things started. Question number 1. This is a 5-point question. What is the name of the TV host who filled in for Jackie the Joke Man Martling and later got fired from the show? Barbara.
AJ Benza?
AJ Benza is correct. Congratulations, you're on the board with 5 points. AJ Benza. Next question, another 5-point question. After working on The Stern Show, Stuttering John moved on to work for The Tonight Show. Yes, David.
Ed McMahon.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. And wait until I finish the entire question. You guys can chime in at any time. After working on The Stern Show, Stuttering John moved on to work for The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. What does he do
Mama
now?
Monkey.
He's the announcer?
Paul.
Sorry, he's the announcer?
He's the announcer. That's correct. You had the right idea, David, but you got in too early and you
Gotcha.
lose 5 points.
Okay.
So, David, you have -5. Barbara and Paul, you both have 5. And here comes question number 3. In the movie Private Parts, name the actor who played Pig Vomit.
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
Paul Giamatti?
I'm sorry, give me that last name.
Giovanni?
Judges, what do you say? No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
McKine.
David.
Paul Giamatti.
Give me that last
Giamatti.
name. Giamatti. Judges? No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Barbara.
Paul Giamatti?
Paul Giamatti is correct. He's the name we were looking for. We're sticklers here on Beat the Buoy. So that's -10 for you, David. You're back to 0, Paul. And Barbara, you're in the lead with 10 points. Next question. What was Al Rosenberg's job with Howard at WNBC?
McKine.
David.
He was like, I believe he was the sidekick before Jackie came in.
The sidekick before Jackie came in?
He definitely was. I read it today.
Give me a little bit more.
Today.
What specifically did he do on the show?
I'll say news.
News?
Sports.
Can't give it to you. I'm sorry, David. Barbara.
Writer and voice guy?
He was a writer and performer on the show. You were close, but that's the right answer, Barbara. We're going to.
He was the Jackie.
Jackie thought he was more than just a writer and performer on the show. Let's go to our next question. And it's time for our first Buoy Video Vault question of the show. Richard is having what done in this clip?
McKine.
David.
He's getting waxed.
He is getting his balls waxed. That is exactly right. And there you go, David. Now you're back.
Jeez!
The right side. That's exactly what I have to say. And thank you, Richard, for providing us with another incredibly painful yet funny moment. David's got -10. Paul's got 0. Barbara, you're in the lead with 15. 5-point question. Name the porn star whose mother was set up on a date with Gary the retard. Which porn star's mom, Barbara?
Mary Carey?
Mary Carey is right, and you've got 5 more points. Nice job, Barbara. What did Howard's father, Ben, do for a living?
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
He was a radio engineer.
Radio engineer is correct, and you're on the plus side with 5. What is High Pitch Eric most afraid of?
McKine.
David.
Fish.
Fish is correct, and let's take a trip down memory lane to relive one of High Pitch Eric's biggest phobias.
Howard, please don't. What's with you and fish? Don't let this go on for no more than 3 more minutes.
You look like a fish eater.
Uh-oh, the fish are coming near you again.
No! Oh, my goodness.
Howard, can you please tell it to stop? If you can't spin the wheel because you can't take the thing with the fish. No, I'll spin the wheel. What if it lands on the fish? No, please, Howard, please, no, I hate touching.
You need to get over your fear. Just
Casey, help him out.
No! Eric, embrace the fish.
Nice.
High Pitch Eric, one of your favorite whack packers?
Oh, he's a whack packer.
Barbara, who'd your favorite whack packer be?
I don't know. Crazy Hours.
And
She
Paul?
cracks me up.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd go with the beat, too, I'd say.
Beats classic.
They're all great. Barbara, you have 20 points. You're in the lead. Paul, you have 5. David, you have -5. Let's go to our next 5-point question. Who are the 4 current members of the Howard 100 News Team? The 4 current members of the Howard 100 News Team. Barbara?
George Flowers. I can't go back. Shit. I was thinking of Ralph Howard, and I said George Flowers.
Well, I'm sorry. That's incorrect already. David, or you lose 5 points. Paul?
I'll go with Ralph Howard, Lisa G, Steve Langford, and Shuley.
Paul, you listen to the news. You got all 4, and you get 5 points. Cool. George Flowers was an original member, but I asked for the 4 current. You're tense when you answer, Barbara.
Thinking of Ralph Howard.
You okay?
And I love Ralph Howard. I have to say, I have to give him a shout out. I love him because he adds this whole veneer of professionalism to the whole thing.
We love Ralph Howard too, but you're tense. I want you to relax. Have fun with this. You know, this is your favorite show, okay?
It is my favorite.
5-point question. Here we go. What's the title of Artie Lang's 2004 comedy DVD?
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
It's the Whiskey Talkin'.
It's the Whiskey Talkin' is correct, and Paul, you are now tied for the lead with 15 points. David, you're not too far back with -5. Next question. In what year did Howard get divorced?
McKine.
2001.
2001 is correct, and David, you're back to 0. Nice job. Very quick on that one. Next question. Who was the publisher for the book Private Parts?
McKine.
David.
Regan Books.
Judges?
Regan.
I'm sorry, that's
Regan
incorrect.
Publisher.
No, I'm sorry. Barbara.
Random House?
Random House is not correct either. Paul, you want to
Not
take a
touching.
shot?
I'll take the -5 over there, though.
Okay, it's not Regan Books. It's not what you said, which I just forgot.
Random House.
Random House.
Wow.
It's Simon and Schuster.
Yeah, right. Judith Regan worked.
Simon and Schuster. It's
Right.
okay. Things are still pretty tight. 15 for Paul, 10 for Barbara, -5 for you, David. Next question. Son of the Beach was a spoof of what TV series?
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
Baywatch?
Baywatch is correct. Paul, you're in the lead. Next question. What porn star did Mike Ganji once have sex with? What porn star did Ganji once have sex with? I know it's hard to believe Ganji had sex. Any guesses? No. Gary, what porn star did Ganji once have sex with?
Kendra Jade. She blew him in the parking lot outside of a strip club in Philly.
Something
Nice.
that Ganji will never forget. And
Well
Kendra
done.
hopes
Good
she
job,
forgets.
Ganji.
Well done.
Next question. Thank you, Gary. Which member of the show is known as the Martian? Barbara.
My beloved Fred Norris.
Your beloved Fred Norris is right. You have 15 points, and that ends the first round. Let's see what we've got. Paul, you've got 20. Barbara, you've got 15. David, you've got -5, and I'm sorry to tell you this, but you've got the low score, which means your time on Beat the Buoy is over.
Okay.
Sorry, man. You did a great job. I thank you so. Stay right there. Thank you so much for playing. Gary, what do you think of this competition?
I'm banking on the chick in the middle. She looks good. Although the guy in the end is young, I'm afraid he doesn't know some of the old stuff.
3 great contestants. Paul and Barbara, congratulations. You're both advancing to the second round. David, thank you so much for playing. I hope you enjoyed your time here.
Absolutely.
We hate to see you go.
Thanks. I totally sucked. I should have done better. Got a couple of them wrong. Thought actually there was going to be some more questions, but it totally sucked. I know a lot more than I was able to put out there, but it is what it is.
Baba Booey.
Well, we're sorry to see David go, but as they say, the show must go on. And now it's time for Paul and Barbara to duke it out in round 2. How you guys feeling?
Confident. Good.
Confident?
Nervous, but I feel good.
A little relaxed now? You got through the first round? Okay, well now we keep the scores. So currently Paul's in the lead, Paul with 20, Barbara with 15, and there's a whole lot at stake here. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round will advance to the Bowie round, where you'll have a chance to beat the Bowie and win $5,000. Now remember, the questions in this round are worth anywhere from 5 to 10 points. Are you both ready?
All set.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Round 2 begins right now. What city did Robin Quivers grow up in? Barbara.
Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland is correct, and Barbara, you are now tied for the lead. Let's go to the next question. Howard's first official broadcast on Sirius satellite radio was on what date?
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
It was 1906.
January 9th, 2006 is correct, and you've reclaimed the lead, Paul. What are Howard's parents' first
Mama
names?
Monkey.
Paul.
Ben and Ray Stern.
Ben and Ray is correct. We'll let the Stern go because we know that's their last name. Now you've got a 10-point lead. Barbara, you got to be quicker on that buzzer.
I know.
Next question.
Working on it.
Eric the Midget lives in what state? Barbara.
Washington?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Paul,
Not gonna
Eric the
touch
Midget,
it.
where does he live?
I don't care.
You don't care because you don't want to get the question right, or you just don't care?
I don't
about
care
Eric?
because it's Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget lives in California. We also would have accepted his own state of mind. 15 points for you, Barbara. 30 points for you, Paul. Who was responsible for playing the sound effects on the Howard
Mama
Stern
Monkey.
Show? Paul.
Fred Norris.
Barbara's going to shoot herself.
I know,
Yes,
man.
Fred Norris is the correct answer, and you've got a 20-point lead. But now we're going to go to the 10-point questions. Each question now worth 10 points, but if you miss it, you're going to lose 10 points. In what year was Howard's book Private Parts published? What year was Private Parts published?
I suck with years.
No?
Yeah.
Gary, what year was Private Parts published?
Geez, I have to guess. I'm going to go 94.
1993. Gary loses 10 points. 1993 was the year that we were looking for. No change in scores. Howard says that his mother never showed him how to wipe properly. As a result, at age 4, Howard developed a bad case of...
Mama Monkey.
What, Paul?
Pinworms.
Pinworms is correct. Rectal worms would have been acceptable. It's disgusting any way you slice it, but it's 10 points for you, and you have a 30-point lead. But remember, Barbara, these are worth 10 points. You got plenty of time to come back. What future whackpacker was first discovered online at the release of Howard's book, Miss America? What whackpacker was discovered at a book signing for Miss America? No guess? Gary, I know you remember this one.
Crackhead Bob.
Crackhead Bob is right, and here's that magic moment on the Howard Stern Show when legendary whackpacker Crackhead Bob was first discovered. Take a look at the monitor over there.
Walk to your house and you could sign that.
What did you say?
I want you. Sign that.
You want me to sign that? I've met this guy before. I am. What's the story? I think it's CP or something. Oh, you got some CP going there? All right. I'll sign yours. Yeah, with CP, you gotta mellow him out. All right, dude.
Okay.
Are you guys able to understand what Crackhead Bob ever says?
I think I might have made out the first yeah. But other than that, no.
Barbara?
I don't have a good hit ratio with Crackhead Bob.
Well, we're glad he's a part of the show. Let's get back to this show. 45 points for Paul, 15 points for Barbara. Next question. Which guest left the show upset after being asked sexual questions during
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
That was...
I'm sorry, Paul, but Barbara, you now have the whole question. Which guest left the show upset after being asked sexual questions during her WNBC interview in 1983?
Gilda Radner?
You didn't even have to buzz in. Gilda Radner is correct. You get 10 points. Paul, you lose 10 points. That's the danger when you buzz in early. So let me finish the entire question. 10-point question. What type of meditation has Howard...
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
Transcendental meditation?
Or TM, that's right, and you've got 10 points. Howard is a strict believer of TM. Which female DJ asked Howard for permission to be called the queen of all media? Barbara.
Wendy Williams?
Wendy Williams is right. She did ask him, and you've got 35 points. You're only 10 behind. How was Jeff the Drunk's arm paralyzed?
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
In a drunk driving accident?
Drunk driving car accident. That's correct, and you've got 10 points. Next 10-point question. Who were the 3 members of the show who took turns wearing an original Superman costume? Which 3? Barbara.
Casey, Howard, and Artie.
Casey, Howard, and Artie. Very good. You are correct. Man, you're intense, too. 10 points for you. No one will forget seeing that Superman costume in the studio anytime soon. Now, Barbara, you're down 10 points. If you get this question, you'll be all tied up, and there'll be one question left to determine who gets to play Gary in our final Bowie round. And this happens to be a Bowie video vault question. Kenneth Keith Kallenbach is trying to do what in this clip?
He's attempting to blow smoke out of his eyes?
He is attempting to blow smoke out of his eyes. That is correct. That's the late Kenneth Keith Callenbach. We certainly miss him here at the Howard Stern Show. And you get that answer, you've got 65 points. What song did Howard's band, The Losers, perform with James Brown on the show? What did The Losers perform with James Brown? What song was that? Godfather of Soul, hardest working man in show business. No, time. Gary, what was that song and what was your part in it?
Papa's got a brand new bag. I can still hear my trumpet.
We all can still hear your trumpet. That's the end of round 2. Barbara, you've got 45. Paul, you've got 65. Congratulations, Paul.
Come here.
You are moving on to our final round. And
Well done,
Barbara,
my brother. Well done.
Thanks.
Barbara, I'm sorry to say your time's come to an end. You put in a great effort. You got down to the last question, and we appreciate you playing.
Thank you so much. It
You're
was a lot
very
of fun.
welcome. I'm glad you had a good time.
I was very happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. Paul, congratulations. You're moments away from going face to face with the man, the myth, the legend, Gary Baba Booey Delapate.
He's not going to bite me with those things, right?
Well, how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling like I don't want him to bite me with those things.
Well, if you win, I can't promise anything, but you intimidated? I mean, you got
No, I'm not going home empty-handed.
Absolutely.
Especially because if I lose, I'm going to steal one of your cue cards.
Back down, young Turk. How old are you?
22.
All right, we'll get to the old questions. We'll see how well you do.
All right, we'll see if the producer of the Howard Stern Show can be beaten by a 22-year-old fan. Barbara, again, thanks for playing. We're sorry to see you go. We hope you had a good time at Beat the Buoy.
Thank you. I really did.
Good.
You know, I tried my hardest. I don't have that young kid video game instinct of buzzing in, and like twice I got so distracted by the clips being funny that I was just like too busy going to actually buzz in. So I had a great time. It was a thrill just to be in the studio, just to be in the nerve center. So that was a big thrill for me. So thank you. Thank you for everything.
Baba Booey. Okay, we're back for the final round, otherwise known as the Buoy Round, and now joining the competition is Baba Booey, a.k.a. Mr. Gary Delapate. Welcome, Baba Booey.
What's up, brother? How old are you?
22.
Half my age.
Paul, now that Baba Booey is here, how are you feeling? Any more nervous?
Yeah, a little bit, but I think I got this.
Gary putting the whammy on you. Gary,
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Paul,
The lights and the buzzer and everything. Don't be nervous.
No, I think you're going to bite me still, man.
Gary's
If
playing.
you don't shut the fuck up, I might bite you.
Gary's playing a little mind games there. Gary, what do you think? I know he's young, but he did pretty well in the first 2 rounds.
We'll see what happens.
All right, Gary looking very confident.
You know what? The 2 people he beat, they did not play the best game they could play.
Okay. Paul, Gary, I wish you both luck. This ought to be exciting. A couple of rules before we start. Both of you will begin the Buoy round with 0 points. The 15 questions in this round will be worth anywhere from 5 to 25 points. Are both of you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let the Buoy round begin. Howard appeared as Fart Man for what award ceremony?
Hello.
Gary.
MTV Music Awards.
MTV Video Music Awards is correct. That's 5 points for Gary, who's in an early lead. Next 5-point question. Name one of the people that the book Private Parts is dedicated to.
Hello.
Gary.
One of the book, Steve Grillo.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Paul, take your time. Name one of the people that the book Private Parts is dedicated to.
All right, Ben Stern.
Ben Stern is correct. Ben Stern, Ray Stern, Allison Stern, or Dr. John Sarno would have been acceptable. You have 5 points. Gary loses 5 points, so you've got an early lead.
What's the score now?
5 for Paul, 0 for you.
Okay.
Next question. Formerly known as Scores Man, Ronnie the Little
Monkey.
Paul.
Ricky Man?
I'm going to give it to you. Ricky Man is correct. I would have given you Ricky's Man, too, because sometimes there's a little lisp there. 10 points for you, none for Gary. Let's move on. Richard Christie is originally from what U.S. state?
Monkey.
Paul.
Kansas?
Kansas is correct. Got to be quicker on the buzzer there, Gary. 15 points for Paul, 0 for Gary.
Old man's got arthritis.
Next 5-point question. A lot of trash talking here.
Just kidding, Gary.
That's all right.
Name a feature film which Beetlejuice has starred in.
Hello.
Gary.
Bubble Boy.
Bubble Boy or Scary Movie 2 would have been accepted, and Gary back on the positive side with 5. Now we have 10-point questions, 10 points. What year did Howard first appear on Late Night with David Letterman? What year was his first appearance on Late Night?
Got no idea.
Time is up. 1984. Were you even born? 1984?
No.
I was going to guess 83, so I'm glad I didn't buzz in.
Okay, nobody gets points, nobody loses either. And once again, it's time for another Buoy Video Vault question. High Pitch Mike is trying to win what in this clip?
Monkey.
Paul?
The television. A television.
Can you be more specific?
Yeah, plasma television.
I'll take that.
Oh, wait a second. All right.
What
What kind of plasma television?
I don't know, a big plasma television?
Panasonic Plaza Television.
We didn't know the sponsor name, but big screen TV is acceptable and clearly one of the most disgusting moments you'll ever see in big screen television history. Let's move on quickly. 25 for Paul, 5 for Gary, 10-point value. Howard TV is the product of what television network?
Mama Monkey.
Paul.
In Demand?
In Demand Networks is correct. 5 points. 10 points, excuse me. Gary, he's quick on the buzzer.
He is.
You got to jump in there fast. That youth paying off. Howard and Robin first worked together at what radio
Mama
station?
Monkey.
Paul.
That was WWWW?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Hello.
Gary.
DC 101.
DC 101 is correct, and the quick buzzer cost you 25 points for Paul, 5 points for Gary. 10-point question.
Wait, what's the score?
25 for Paul, 15 now for Gary.
Help a brother out here.
Thank you, guys. 10-point question. Here we go. What high school did Howard graduate? Gary?
Southside.
Southside High School in Rockville Center, and we're all tied up.
Arthritis seems to be going away,
Now it's time for the 25-point questions. 25 for Paul, 25 for Gary. 25-point question. Here we go. What did Sharon Osbourne throw at the Insane Clown Posse during her on-air argument? What did Sharon throw during the argument? No answer. It was her glasses. Her glasses. And that was definitely an intense moment. Let's go back in time to see when Ozzy's wife almost threw down with 2 clowns.
Why do you need to make yourself uglier by putting that crap on your face?
Listen to me.
Excuse me.
Watch your spectacles. I'll smack them off.
Oh, really?
Listen to me.
You're such a big boy that you're going to do that.
She took her glasses off. That means I'm getting ready to get my ass kicked.
She threw her glasses at you.
There you go, sweet boy.
All right, listen.
Sharon looking a little different and would never back down to anyone.
That's true.
One of the more memorable fights on the show. You guys are still tied at 25. Here's a 25-point question. What did Beetlejuice have on his penis when he was introduced to Fred Durst? What was on Beetlejuice's penis when he met Fred Durst?
So happy I don't know this.
Any guess? It was a red condom. A red condom. The Bowie round's a tough round. These 25-pointers aren't going to be easy. Complete the following lyric to the Rob Zombie song, The Great American Nightmare.
Mama Monkey.
Paul?
I Am the American Dream.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Let me finish the question.
Yeah.
Complete the following lyric to the Rob Zombie song, The Great American Nightmare. Dig deep down from Planet X, yeah? No, Gar?
I'm gonna just lay low. I think I know it, but I don't want to do it.
Okay, we hear it every morning. What do you think it is? It won't count.
Dig deep down for Planet Earth.
You're not even close. Dig deep down from Planet X, 13 ghosts in the devil's head.
Yeah, like I knew that.
Well, apparently not, but you didn't answer, which was smart because Paul lost 25 points. So Gary, you've got 25. Paul, you've got 0. Could still catch up. Next question. What porn star is responsible for this sound?
Hello.
Gary.
Aurora Snow.
Aurora Snow is correct. She is that duck. 50 for whatever you want to call it.
And how much for Paul?
Paul's got 0.
The Young Turks got nothing?
Paul's got 0. Gary's got 50. Let's see who can answer this 25-point question. When Sam Kinison promised to bring John Bon Jovi to the show to make peace with Howard, who was a guest in the studio that day? Who was a guest in the studio when Kinison promised to make peace between Bon Jovi and Howard?
Again, I'm pretty sure I know it, but I'm going to keep my 50-point lead.
Do it. Paul, you want to take a guess?
No.
No? Time is up. Penn Jillette. Robin's ex-boyfriend, Penn Jillette, was the correct answer.
I was going to say it was either David Brenner or Richard Lewis. Although they're all the same guests. That was the only 3 guests we had in the 80s.
Well, Penn Jillette was the guy. I'm sorry. And that's all the questions we have, which means, Paul, you had 0. Gary has 50. Paul, you were not able to beat the Bowie.
I wasn't.
But you put up a valiant effort. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, John.
And you know what? You're not leaving empty-handed. You've won a 2-night stay at the beautiful, brand new Allegria Hotel and Spa in Long Beach, New York, opening in early 2009. And you and a guest will also enjoy a spa treatment at the Allegria Spa and dinner at the Allegria's Atlantic Restaurant, where you'll enjoy breathtaking views. Go to www.allegriahotel.com for more information. But that's not all. Bell is now going to present you with a signed Beat the Bowie canvas, compliments of photofiddle.com, where you can transform your photos into incredible art that almost looks as good as Bell. Congratulations, Paul.
Thank you.
Gary, any final comments?
Paul, I thought you played a good game, but I think you folded under the pressure, right?
Thank
It's
you.
tough. It's
Thanks
tough
very
under the
much.
lights.
Paul, did the pressure get to you?
No, I just want to take a second. Thank everybody here. This was awesome. Thanks very much.
Okay, that does it for this edition of Howard TV's Beat the Buoy. I would like to thank our contestants, David, Barbara, and our finalist, Paul, and of course, the man himself, Gary Baba Booey Delabate. Thank you, Gary. I'm John Hein, and we'll see you next time on Howard TV's Beat the Buoy.
I was telling Paul, I got to say, I'm pretty impressed that at your age you even got in this room in the first place. Because to be 22 years old and have that kind of knowledge is pretty good. I was pretty impressed.
Thanks a lot. I had a good time, and I think I put up a good fight, especially the first two contenders, but Gary knocked me right out.
Here today because I love Howard and I was lucky enough to get invited. Not everyone gets that opportunity.
So what are you going to talk about today?
Well, you know how it works on radio and on big productions like the Howard Stern Show? They pre-interview you, and they ask you a bunch of questions, and then the producer gives that to the hosts, and then they usually ask you about that. But hopefully, I'll talk about whatever. You know, I'm dishing it, I can take it. I'll answer any question Howard throws my way. And it's more fun. Keep it spontaneous.
Perez Hilton is here. Perez is a noted gossip columnist. He has a website that has over 7 million page views a day. Advertisers will pay as much as $54,000 to get on Perez Hilton.
Thank you.
Hey, Perez.
Good morning.
What do you say, man? Hey, you lost some weight. You look better.
Thank you. I've been working hard at it.
Yeah, you were getting a little fat.
I was getting very, very, very fat.
And you weren't getting any cock, were you?
I'm still not, but hopefully that'll change soon.
Hey, you're doing well. You're wealthy. You hang around with every celebrity. You're famous. I mean, you can't get any cock? What's your problem?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
What are you doing wrong?
I noticed people are flirting for the first time in a long time, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, you look
Things
good.
are beginning to change.
What happened? Were you so unhappy with yourself you started to eat? I mean, you were getting very, very chubby.
It was just that I was really big. You know, I started to make up excuses for everything. Excuses for not working out. I'm like, I don't have time. But now I just made the time, as lame as that sounds.
What is your day like? You're the only one who works on PerezHilton.com, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have a staff.
Well, I have my sister who's my assistant, and my mom who's like my gopher. I moved them out from Miami to Los Angeles.
Still to this day, it's just you running the thing. So I would imagine it's hard to keep coming up with material.
Oh, no. At the end of the day, I always have like a bunch of stuff I could have written, but I need to sleep at least 4 hours. So I wake up on a normal day at 4 a.m. because I have to be on East Coast time and just work all day till 4.
Explain that to me. You work all day. You wake up what time?
At 4 a.m.
4 a.m. And then you work till what?
I work until 4:30 p.m. and then I go to the gym and then I come home and I eat and shower and work some more and then I go to bed and I try to get to sleep by 10.
So you're not out running around.
I
all over
used
the
to,
place.
and that's probably one of the reasons why I was fat, because I was sleeping even less and eating and drinking, and now I like to treat myself as if I'm the Michael Phelps of blogging. And I don't leave my house from Sunday night through Thursday night. And I really am happy doing that because, I love what I do.
That's what you did. It was your hobby. You had no idea that this would become a popular website. I mean, there's a lot of people blogging. Nobody really gets any attention doing this. And this worked into a full-time business. How much are you worth at this point? Are you a millionaire?
Well, I don't know.
You know if you're a millionaire.
I have my business manager who handles that, who's a lovely guy who called yesterday saying, I want to let you know everything's okay. Don't worry about it.
Do you have your money at Lehman Brothers?
No, we didn't. But he just wanted to, he's very professional and wanted to make me feel at ease.
Well, you're working hard. I mean, you're taking this thing seriously, the website.
I just started for fun. But what's funny now is that nowadays people start blogs and websites with the whole intention of just trying to make money doing it.
Right. Right.
I just started it for fun.
You enjoy doing it. That's the secret.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, it's getting harder, though, because the more popular you get, you've got to worry about being sued. I know in the beginning you could write anything you want. Nobody cared.
Nobody was reading me.
But now, are you involved in a lot of lawsuits?
I've gotten almost all of them settled now.
Right. That was the one big lawsuit was that you were using pictures that photographers took and you were writing things on them. And then they said, hey, wait a second. You're making some money with these pictures. You got to pay us. So I assume now you're paying them.
Yeah, I pay for every photo that I get.
Right.
Yeah, it was interesting, because I became a big boy without planning to or without meaning to. And then when you're a big boy, you have to play by big boy rules.
Yeah, I know. That's a real shame, isn't it? It's a lot more fun when you don't have to play by anybody's rules.
It is.
So now, so on your website, there's probably less pictures because you got to be careful about which ones you buy. I mean, you don't want to spend too much money.
I'm not cheap. So
Right.
I'll post away.
So it looks the same.
Yeah, it's
as
the
it
same.
always would.
It's even better, I think, because now I'm doing video, I'm doing iChats with people.
Like I saw you link the other day to I guess it was something from TMZ. Do you have to pay for that too?
No, not to. I could link to any website.
I see, yeah, because that's good. I like that. And then let's say, like the other day, you had a picture. I think it was Sienna Miller. I don't know one person. I'm so out of it now. I don't even know who Sienna Miller is, really.
Oh, you do.
I honestly don't.
Well,
she used to date Jude Law.
Yeah.
Right. But was she there like naked and kissing some guy?
Yeah, that Brothers and Sisters actor, Balthazar Getty. She's the homewrecker.
And she looked nude and fat. Was she fat?
I think she was just hunched over, so she may have looked.
A bad angle?
Yeah, a bad angle.
A picture like that you have to pay for, right?
I did, yeah.
You did. How much does a picture like that cost?
It depends on who's selling it to you, who I have relationships with.
I see.
Thankfully, some people I kind of have like all you can eat kind of thing where I pay someone a flat amount and they can use all their pictures per month.
Oh, that's great.
So that's good. I use those a lot.
So is that like $100 to get a nude picture of Sienna Miller, or is it like $100,000?
Not $100,000,
Right.
but yeah, it's more than 100.
Are there pictures now you want to use, but you just say, I can't afford that. I'm not paying a guy $50,000 for a picture of Madonna's, asshole.
No, it's really rare because there's so many paparazzi in Los Angeles, or actually all over the world,
Right.
that very few people get exclusive shots anymore.
Right. So
And those are the ones that are expensive.
Yeah,
But you're not at the point where you're going to have, somebody go out just to get an exclusive picture. You don't send people out looking for
I might
this.
in the future diversify. Who knows?
Yeah.
Famous people hate you when they see you, though, right? Don't they? Because you say mean things about them.
They some do, and some have a sense of humor about things. They may hate me, but I think a lot of them read it.
Yeah, Avril Lavigne set up a website, an anti-Perez Hilton
Oh,
website.
that was a fake website, but I thought that was really funny.
Right. Because you make fun of these people. You don't
But she
like
did
Avril
call
Lavigne?
me one day.
And what did she say?
She said, "Stop writing about me," and I said, "Well, you make it so easy."
What is it? I find her very attractive, cute, also talented. What don't you like about
You see,
her?
I find her obnoxious and not attractive.
Yeah, well.
She's just like, she's a spoiled brat, it seems like, and not very appreciative of her fans. And there's all these accusations that she doesn't even really write her own music. And,
Is that true?
Yeah, well, allegedly, according to people that have worked with her.
No kidding.
They've gone on the record and everything. And then she's threatened to sue the people that she's worked with in the past and had them recant it.
Oh, wow. I wasn't even aware of all that. She just looked like a cute chick who had won a bang.
Well, you don't look very far past the makeup.
You
and,
like her music?
The look.
I
yeah.
do. I like her tunes.
You like the Girlfriend song?
I do. I like it.
It's very
like
different from Coldplay.
Well, I like it all.
He's
I mean,
eclectic.
Yeah, I'm a skater boy, actually.
He actually listens to the guys and just looks at the girls.
So now I have to ask you.
Wait, I heard something.
Yes.
So you're getting married soon.
Soon, yeah.
And I'm hearing you're getting married very, very soon.
Very soon.
Like within days.
Oh, really? Is that,
it may be wrong information, but that's what I heard.
Because there's rumors about you all the time.
I got to
now.
tell you. Every weekend of the summer, I was supposedly getting married. And I find it fascinating because, first of all, A, who cares when I get married?
People obviously
They
care.
evidently do care. And B, I haven't gotten married yet. And no, I mean, I'm getting married soon. But
Are you going to sell the pictures and all that?
No, you want to know something? We got approached. Not we. Beth got approached by, I don't even want to say the magazine. There were 2 magazines.
In Style is usually one of them.
It wasn't In Style.
It wasn't?
I don't think so. Well, Beth will be here. She'll tell you. She's a big Perez Hilton fan, by the way. She's on there like 10 times a day. I see her on there.
She got to check in with Perez.
And I always say to her, you know, you're very shallow reading Perez Hilton. And she'll go, she goes, oh, I don't care, you know. And then all of a sudden I'm looking over her shoulder and I'm reading.
Right. As soon as you see her, you got to get into it.
Yeah, right. But actually... I was talking about this wedding stuff, and then I was talking about something I wanted to tell you.
Well, you were talking about the 2 magazines.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you asked me the question. So, the 2 magazines evidently offered $1 million.
Are you kidding? You didn't turn that down.
One of the magazines offered $1 million.
You could donate it to charity.
So, I said to Beth said to me, I would take the $1 million and give it to my charity. I said, yeah. I said, that makes sense on some level. I said, but really, I'm not the kind of guy that really wants my wedding picture released. It's just not for me. I hate it. It seems like the douchiest thing you could possibly do.
So are you going to ask wedding guests not to bring cameras and things like that?
Yes, I am. I'll tell you why. I just wanted,
people are being searched.
The concept, yes, you especially. The concept behind the wedding was we were going to have a family wedding. And then we're going to have a wedding for a couple of friends and some business people and, you know, people we work with and stuff. And that was it. And it would be a dinner, and it would be simple. No one had to sit there and worry about being photographed and all that other shit. It would just be relaxing. That was the idea.
But...
No. So
that's what's going to happen.
No, that's what's going to happen. So I said to Beth, you know what? I give money to charity. I don't need to have my picture in the paper to give money to the charity. I know it would help some people and this and that. But I talked it over with my agent, and even he said, listen, that's just tacky. Forget it. You should give money to charity, to the charities you want to give to, and that's that. So, no, I'm not doing that. And I think Beth really would have actually liked to do that because she says any money she could raise for...
Oh, sure. I mean, that's a huge amount of money to be able to give.
Well, what's her charity? Maybe people can donate right now.
Well, actually, she is running for North Shore Animal League for the marathon. She's running the 26, whatever that is. She's running the New York City Marathon. She's doing that. She's already raised a lot of money, and a lot of our listeners have given money. So thank you for that. She's got it. So she'll talk about that. Anyway, let's get back to you and what you're up to.
I like to interview other people as well.
Yeah,
you know, it was funny because when you said that, George Takei, I don't know if he ever went back to people to get some money, but they're, you know, like they had them all over Entertainment Tonight last night because
he did
they
it
were
for
at the
free.
wedding, and People Magazine got the pictures for free. Yeah.
Yeah, Brad and George got married on Sunday.
But he's doing it to promote the message of equality. And he wants to get
but he could still get paid.
Yeah.
I don't know who would pay him that much.
Artie, weren't you angry at Perez? He did something about you, didn't he? Was there something about that? Weren't you angry at one time at Perez?
No.
You were.
Absolutely not.
He put a picture in of you.
The drawing.
And drew something on it. And you said it skeeved you because, you know, it was sort of like he was flirting with you or something.
Flirting with me? I don't think I'm his type. I know. I don't remember being...
Yeah. You talked
Bears?
about
I don't remember being angry at Perez.
Well,
I don't actually either. Someone handed me that note.
Yeah.
I'm mad at him? No.
Margie, you're on the air with
was
Perez.
that the picture? Was that the thing with the heart around my crotch?
Yes.
He likes you.
Was that? Well, do you remember doing that, Perez?
I do that.
Right. Okay.
That means he likes you.
I did a gig in Miami. Miami has a comedy festival, and I guess there was people that take pictures down there and send them to Perez. So for like a week, I was on there with a heart around my crotch.
Right.
I was rather flattered by it.
You're not kidding. I never got a heart around my crotch.
I draw a crown on your head.
I know. You always do nice things. Margie, go ahead. You're on the air in New York City.
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
It was my friend Liz. We actually wanted to talk to you because we're with a website called PerezRevenge.com, and we wanted to ask Perez a question.
Go ahead.
Okay.
He's not afraid.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Hurry up, though.
We wanted to know. Basically, he claims that celebrities have to live by a certain standard and that they have to be willing to let it all hang out because, they put themselves in...
All right, thank you, Margie, for the call. I'm going to kill myself waiting for the question.
Read the Constitution before she gets
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously wrapped up in you. Says here you got sued for $85,000 because you were sued by Lindsay Lohan's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Samantha Ronson. Why did she sue you?
She sued me because Like I was talking to someone. I think I was talking to Gary, and he was saying how people threatened to. Matthew Perry's folks were threatening to sue you because you read something in the National Enquirer that Matthew Perry's people claimed weren't true.
Right.
Well, some media outlet reported something about Samantha Ronson, that she allegedly was the one that gave Lindsay the drugs, and that she was the one supposedly staging photo ops.
So you commented.
And I reported what these other people were saying, and I said, according to these other people, I attributed it, I worded it very carefully. So I did nothing wrong, and then I ended up winning that lawsuit, and she still owes me money.
Oh, wow. No kidding. And did that shock you that Lindsay Lohan was gay?
No, because for the longest time, she was a nympho.
Right.
So she'd just hump whomever, wherever, whenever.
I told you could get her, Artie.
And this isn't even the first girl she's been with.
My theory is she was very unhappy being with men and maybe being in the closet. As many closeted people, their lives are ruined. And now that she's out and she's running around with this girl, I assume it's a known thing that she has this girlfriend.
Well, they still haven't commented publicly about it.
Okay, but she's living an open lifestyle.
Yeah, they're not really hiding it.
And maybe that's why she's straightening out. She's not doing as many drinks and drugs and things like that. Is she straightening out?
For the most part. I mean, I still hear things here and there.
Is she ever going to work again?
She is. She's doing Ugly Betty right now in New York City.
That's not working.
Well, it's kind of like the Robert Downey Jr. school of celebrity image rehab. He did the Ally McBeal, and now Robert Downey Jr. is huge.
Yeah. You have to work your way back up. You got to go back on some shitty television shows and then sort of work your way back into a good movie, right?
The people of Ugly Betty are going to be very upset.
It's very sad.
Actually, I like Ugly Betty.
It's sad that she self-destructed like this. Here's a girl who had a great career.
I mean, look at her parents, though. Both of them are crazy.
Right. Now, do you would you agree that most of the celebrities are more leaning toward Obama?
And they're all talking about it very publicly. I think the only one who's not is like Kid Rock, and he's saying all these other losers talking about it should shut up.
Right.
And they're all talking about that Sarah Palin girl.
They hate her.
She's the hugest overnight celebrity in America.
Right
I kind
now,
of love
for
her.
sure. Yeah.
Are you getting gossip on her? Are you trying to?
I mean, her, the daughter, everyone.
What's going on? What do you know?
They're like the Spears of the political world.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
You're working on some big stuff about them?
Well, the most recent one I posted was about the daughter and how she stole her boyfriend, who's now the baby daddy, from her former friend.
I see. So there's a lot of intrigue.
Yeah, and apparently, although I don't think she's ever talked about it, Sarah Palin herself was pregnant before she got married and all these things.
Yeah, I just heard a little bit about that this weekend. There was a shotgun wedding.
And the most recent one, that's just kind of funny, is that when she was governor, well, she's still governor of Alaska, but when she got into office, she had a tanning bed put in there, which is kind of funny.
Oh, that's
but now her people are saying that she paid for that with her own money.
Right, who knows? Hey, you did something that shocked me. And I don't get shocked by much, but Whoopi Goldberg criticized you for it, too. You posted a picture of Adam Sandler's 2-year-old child. And
Sadie.
really, I don't know her name, and I don't really know Adam, but I thought it was cruel. I actually did. Because I never make fun of the kids as celebrities, really, unless they're like, actors or something. But you took a picture of his 2-year-old kid, and you kind of said that she was not good looking.
She's not.
Yeah, but
It's mean. I know.
Nice.
Did
the
you
kid
feel-
didn't ask for that.
Did you feel bad about that at all? Did you hear from Adam? Was he upset?
I didn't hear from him, but I'll bend over and let him spank me really hard. The thing is that I'm not a complete asshole. I'm a conniving asshole.
Right.
Like, I did it on purpose to try to get a response out of people. Maybe that's really cheap and lame, but
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if
there's
it
a
makes it
little
any
kid
better.
There, you know.
Well, I was just really saying what a lot of people were thinking. I mean, you may not say it out loud, but I did. I love how Barbara Walters says when she sees an ugly baby. There's ugly babies out there. Barbara said this before. She's like, when I see an ugly baby and somebody says, "Oh, what do you think of my baby?" She says, "What a baby."
Maybe you should just write "What a baby" now.
I think I'll do that for a week or so.
Now, what is this? You're going back to sex. You have not had a lover in a long time. Now that you are on the celebrity circuit, you are accepted into this circle. Do you think you might be hooking up with a famous man?
I have my celebrity crushes.
Who is your celebrity
Who is your
crush? Let me hear. Who do you
Well,
want
I
to
think I do, but they're all straight. The ones that I think are cute. Oh, there are someone that are gay that are cute too. But I love the Zac Efron. Or the
like
Chase
him.
Crawford.
Right. That's
you
who you
like
want.
those little.
But that's just fun to pretend. I wouldn't ever want to date anyone that pretty because then I'd always feel so insecure. I'm dating someone so pretty.
And what's the plan? Are you going to out more celebrities? You like to out celebrities.
Sure.
Whenever
I
you
feel
find
like
out someone's gay, you will report it on your website.
Well, I haven't recently because I think I've outed everyone except for like some TV actors that are still closeted. But does anyone really care about TV actors?
And are you so successful? Yeah, people do. Are you successful now? To
Well,
the
I
point-
should do it then.
Is Gary right that you're getting your own record label?
Yeah, I'm very
Now, what is
excited about
that all
that.
about? What do you know about
Well, like
music?
Howard, I love music too, and I like all different kinds. And, you know, I feel like I have this wonderful opportunity. Whenever I mention a musician on my site, even if only 10% of my readers check it out, that's a lot of people checking out the music. And a lot of folks say, oh, I discovered this person because of you. So I want to really help people and discover talent that I think is amazing and guide their career along.
Wow. All right. Well, that sounds
It's
interesting.
something I'm really passionate about. I love music so much.
How many readers are on that website?
Well, nowadays, it's actually like about 9 million, 9.5 million a day. It's really
Wow.
crazy.
9.5
That's
million a day.
individuals or
It's
hits?
no, that's page views. People that
Okay.
come back
All
more
right.
than
All right.
once. But that's what the advertisers care about.
And you're getting $54,000 for a spot on your
Well, that's
website?
that's if it's taken every day. It's
Right.
not, that's for the wallpaper. I mean, honestly, I don't care about money that much.
Right.
All I care about is that I'm able to be with my family. I was able to support them, and I don't have to worry about paying bills. I have my business manager do that. I never balanced a checkbook. I felt like really stupid.
Have you ever outed someone and found out they weren't gay?
And have to put them back in the closet?
No.
No, nothing like that.
I mean, I've always, it's fun to speculate, but I've never said this person is if I don't know.
And you started your own clothing line.
Yeah, I did that. I still do. I did one collection with Hot Topic, and now I still got my line on my
you.
website.
Man, I tell
And I got
you.
a book coming out in January. You can pre-order it on Amazon.com.
Now, what is in the book?
It's called Red Carpet Suicide, a survival guide to keeping up with the Hiltons. And I like to compare it. Jon Stewart came out with a really funny book called America a few years ago. So mine is like the Hollywood version of that.
Why can't Jessica Simpson hold on to a guy? I mean, what's the problem there? Is it that she's a
Well, you know
moron?
what's, and I kind of think it's sad. I once had a conversation with her, and she's that kind of girl that only likes to date famous dudes. She won't
Right.
date a normal person.
Right.
And that, just inherently is destined for failure, because when you're both really busy and you're a singer traveling the world and you're so-and-so doing that, and you're never spending time together,
You're so
how's that
right.
going to last?
You're absolutely right.
So how's it going to go with this football player?
I don't know. I mean, there's rumors that she might be pregnant or just fat. But she really wants to make it work out with him.
How's Britney Spears doing? Is she getting it back together?
I saw her at the VMAs, and I was seated across the road from her, and I was like just staring at her the whole time.
She's captivating to you?
Well, yeah, for
Yes.
for millions of people all over the world.
That's true.
And I was very happy to see that she looked normal and didn't seem drugged out. Because for a while there, she seemed like a zombie.
Yeah, and she had the vagina. In every picture, we saw the vagina, right?
She did it repeatedly.
Yeah, and
Well, did you see
I
her
love
stuff?
vagina shots.
And
do too.
we haven't talked about it. I saw a couple of blurbs while I was on vacation or something. She lost her virginity at.
Her mom, well, actually, those were reports that may not be true, but apparently the mom has a book that's coming out
Right.
all about raising two famous fuck-ups. And the mom supposedly reveals that Britney lost her virginity at a really young age, even though she claimed that, like the Miley Cyrus girl. I bet you that Miley Cyrus girl isn't a virgin either.
You think she's banging a dude?
Well, Miley, ever since she broke up with that Nick Jonas boy, she's been dating a lot.
Right.
She's getting
40.
experience.
She looks like a woman, quite frankly. She's looking a lot older than she really is.
And she talks like a 40-year-old.
I say she's a 2-pack-a-day girl myself.
Right.
But and then that Britney started drinking at like 14 or something. Is that
And
the other
doing
thing?
drugs
Yeah.
not that long after.
You don't like Jennifer Aniston. You mock her all the time. Why?
Actually, I've kind of not learned, but I don't mind her anymore.
You don't?
I kind of now I'm kind of feeling sorry for her.
Why?
Because she's just like the Jessica Simpson of the 40s.
Right.
And actually, I appreciate the
See, I
fact.
told someone this the other day. I said, the reason Jennifer Aniston can't hold on to a guy, She's another one who insists on only dating celebrities.
Famous guys, huh?
She's got to be with Vince Vaughn. She's got to be with
They
Brad
got to be
Pitt.
a name and in the business.
John Mayer.
Yeah,
recently.
she'd be a super catch for some, regular guy who maybe is doing well and, would really be devoted to her. Julia Roberts married a key grip or something.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's smart.
I was thinking about her, and you forget. Remember, she did research on Brad Pitt before she dated him.
Did you know that?
Really? No,
Yeah,
I
she
didn't know
researched
that.
him, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she researched him.
That's like Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise.
That is the strangest looking couple. Do you point that out? They're
very
odd
bizarre.
together.
But I mean, I'm surprised they've lasted this long.
And she's too tall for him, right?
Well, he likes tall girls.
He certainly does. Well, there's always so much to talk about with you. Perez Hilton, by the way, I should say this. You go to his website by merely putting in PerezHilton.com. That's it, PEREZ Hilton.com.
And you still love hanging out with the celebrities and
I love staying at home. I don't leave my house from Sunday night through Thursday night. I love working. I love doing what I do, and I feel
When's
really
the last time you blew a guy?
I got blown 7 months ago, but I didn't blow.
7 months ago, you got a blowjob.
Yeah.
That's it. Boy, that's. I figured you'd be out having a party.
I'm available. Anyone can email me at Perez@PerezHilton.com. Send pictures.
Mr. Freeze, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah. Did you ever cry in therapy?
Me?
Yeah, you fag.
Yeah, I did. It seems to me.
Well, now we're outing Howard.
Yeah, I've been in. I might as well come out of the closet. I'm gay because I cried in therapy. No, actually, it seems to me like your therapist is most proud of you. The goal is to cry in therapy to show that you have emotion and shit.
Well, to actually tap into it, I guess.
And if you manage to cry in therapy, which I've done like 2 or 3 times, he's so proud of me. like wow, you're a brave man. You're able to do this. And so I don't know. They get you into the mindset that it's okay to do that. Did you cry yet in outpatient therapy, Artie?
No, not yet.
Not really, Artie.
I'm working up to it. You surprised by that?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
I did make out with the guy though.
You did? No.
My therapist.
My ears perked up.
So they're moving right along in therapy.
Yeah, we're really hitting it off.
Let me tell you something, Perez. You're doing all right.
Thank you very much,
I
Howard.
like your website. I think it's done
appreciate it.
very, very well. And,
Tell Beth I say hi.
Oh, you'll see Beth. She's here.
All right. Well, I'll go say hi.
You see, she'll tell you everything that's on your website. You can quiz her about anything on your website, and she'll know it.
Well, maybe you could send me the wedding picture and not give it out to everyone.
Honey, are you here? Hey, Gary, is Beth here? What? She ask her any question.
You want him to quiz her
about any celebrity? What?
She's here.
Oh. Huh? Ask her if she wants to meet Perez Hilton.
Okay.
I'm telling you, she's on that website 900 times a day. Between that and texting.
Girls got to stay informed.
She loves that gossip.
It's research.
Yeah, she reads that. She reads Us Magazine. She reads all
I know
that.
she reads all the tabs, and she's always into page 6 in the morning.
Hey, hon. There's my...
Look at her. Oh, my goodness. Hello.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, you too.
Your website every day.
Oh, thank you.
How many times a day are you on PerezHilton.com?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, just once.
Oh, that's a lie.
No,
Come on.
that's not true.
Honey, you're on there all the time.
So embarrassing. No.
No, tell the truth. You're on there a lot. You're on
Just
there.
once. But every day.
Well, thank you.
That's how I knew that you were on today.
Perez, ask her anything about any celebrity. She can tell you.
Oh, honey, that's really embarrassing.
Come on. Go ahead.
What do you think about Howard liking Avril Lavigne?
Oh, you always had a little crush for her.
I mean, I like her.
Yeah,
I like
no,
her
she's
music.
good, and she's cute. You think she's hot?
right.
Yeah.
No, but Perez, ask her any question about.
what's on the
ask her like the name of Adam Sandler's kid, and she'll know.
I don't know that.
Oh, you don't know that?
No.
Well, thankfully, I don't talk about the kid that much.
No, you're mean about some kid. You know who you're mean about? Is Demi Moore's daughter.
Oh, Rumor Willis.
You're really
She's really
mean.
ugly on the inside. On the inside.
On the inside, she's
so
ugly.
cute.
What are you saying?
You see, the thing about
Beth
Rumor...
gets upset when you do that.
I
The thing
do.
about
Leave the
here's-
kids out of
No,
it.
I think she's ugly on the inside. Here's my thing about Rumor Willis. She's kind of like a dude, or no, no, she's not a dude, but like there's just some people that fuck their way to the top. She fucked her way to the top without having sex. Like she kind of latched on to other celebrities just to try to get famous herself. Like she was hanging out with Lindsay Lohan, and they were BFF for the longest time. She was hanging out with Hayden Panettiere, and they were BFF for the longest time. She put herself in the spotlight, walking the red carpets, and she was doing nothing. She was just Bruce and Demi's daughter, and that to me just kind of made me.
In other words,
ew.
you don't respect her because she's only Bruce and Demi's daughter, and that you can't be famous just for that.
I mean, you can,
But
and
you
she
don't like
is.
it. But that puts her on the shit
I
list.
just didn't like how she went about it.
Yeah.
You know who else you're mean about? Is Adam Sandler's baby.
I just
That's
talked to him about
mean.
that.
Yeah,
we
you did.
talked
That
to him
was
about
really
that.
mean.
That's wrong.
And wait, who else was I mad at you about? There was one more. I'll think of it.
But you love it, huh?
That's quite a rock. Are you going to send me your wedding picture?
Oh.
You should.
I don't know about that.
We were talking about that.
We actually
or
gave
maybe
up
the honeymoon picture. You're going to go on honeymoon?
Nah, we've been on a million. I mean, we'll be.
My life is a honeymoon.
Oh.
Thank you, sweetheart. Didn't something wonderful happen last night? We can give Perez the exclusive.
What happened? What happened?
I made love to her.
You go right about that, Perez. It's the
How
first
often
time.
do you
Go
do
ahead,
that?
quickly. Get on your
You have
website.
a really bad picture of me that you put up. We need to update that.
All right, you got to send me the wedding photo.
What else don't you like about Perez's website or like about it?
I'm informed by it on a daily basis, but there's another child that I'm upset over that you talk about. Rumor Willis, the Sandler child, and then there's one more that I get so upset about. Oh, not even a child. You're mean about Lindsay Lohan's girlfriend. Is she a nasty person?
Very.
Is she? Oh, see, I don't know
Why
her.
is she
I know
a
her
nasty
mom. I
person?
love her mother. Her
mother
mother's
seems
awesome.
cool.
Her
Yeah,
mother's
what's
the
her
coolest.
mother's name?
And Dexter.
And yeah.
She's
I
really
saw a
cool.
video of her at leaving Mark Anthony's birthday party, like blitzed drunk.
She's
which I thought
awesome.
was
She's
funny.
really cool. Yeah, she's friends with Tony and Randy, so
I
I've
see.
hung out with her.
Oh, you know her?
I don't know the daughter. I don't know
You know
any
the
of the
mother.
kids. I know the mother. Yeah, and I always feel bad because I think the mother is awesome.
Now, how is Perez mean about Samantha Ronson? Lindsay
My
Lohan's
nickname for her is Saman, but it's just me being silly.
But that's what makes the website interesting.
Yeah.
And no, I love it. I'm just saying these are the things that it can't all be nice.
Well, you've met your hero, honey.
Oh, no.
Perez Hilton.
Well, congratulations. Wait, so is the wedding like this coming week or weekend?
It's very soon.
That's what I heard. I heard from sources it's very soon.
I just had my first dress fitting yesterday. Finally.
Who's the designer?
Georgina Chapman
Oh,
from
from
Marquesa. Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Very beautiful.
Perez, how
doing
much would
your
you pay
suit?
for that exact date, Perez?
Pay for the date?
Of the wedding.
Well, I think I heard it's literally within days.
Well, I can get you an exact date.
And I heard it's in New York. I thought because there were rumors it was going to be in Florida or all these.
Florida?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Yeah, it is in Florida.
I heard it's in New York within days, and people are from all over the country are traveling here for it.
That's right. You're kidding?
It's like a
very
pilgrimage.
important.
See the caravan.
People don't believe it.
I'm coming in from Hoboken.
That's right. Well, listen.
Beth, you look
Congratulations.
Beth, you look fantastic.
Congratulations.
buddy.
She
She looks
does.
She looks
fantastic.
wonderful.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Marathon training.
I know she does, but
Killing
I'm
me.
saying.
Well, she's
You
training.
put my charity on your website.
I did.
No, you
what do you-
can't.
I should. Oh, yeah.
because you've been doing that.
How do you
Yeah,
shut
give me
these
the
two plugs
info.
up?
I don't know. What did you say, honey?
He puts sometimes charities on his website that people should look into, and I
Yeah.
said he should put my North Shore Animal League.
I will.
GoBetho.org.
I'll make sure to write that down.
Cool.
All right,
Thank
that would
you.
be good. Artie, no, she looks good.
No, I'm saying Howard is saying that you're running a lot and everything,
Right.
and but I don't know, man. I think you look toned and
Tan and blonde and
Yeah, she's working.
bikini model.
She's really proud of her arms. She showed your muscles.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Stop it. I don't have muscle. You're so mean.
She's been running. First of all, she
I
had.
did my first 18 miles.
I
Yeah.
Wait,
I
if you're
didn't know
getting
that.
if you're getting like a custom made Marquesa gown, you have to show that off. Maybe she could just have a picture by herself.
Yes.
That you could release.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine.
The dress is so
You
beautiful.
could have one of those magazines
I don't wanna
and
be-
exclusive on the dress.
Yeah,
You
I
could
don't
offer-
want to be a douchebag.
Yeah, we've been
standing
approached
there.
by all the magazines, but in respect to Howard, it's not his thing, so,
So
we've
you just
turned
do
them all
it
down.
yourself in the dress and maybe talking about the preparation and all that stuff.
Oh, maybe that. I don't care about. I mean,
You know what's interesting about it? Like,
Okay.
Beth is the kind of girl I couldn't think could get hotter, but she actually got hotter.
Oh, Artie.
Seriously.
well, that's what I insist on.
Yeah, you
have
look
to
a little
make-
better, too.
Yeah, you have to get hotter and hotter. No, the problem with this marathon training is, like Beth had the worst cold for 4 or 5 days.
Really?
She
I'm still sniffing.
She ran 18 miles.
Wow.
And then she ran another 6 miles the next day, and she blew out totally. And then she's unavailable to me.
I had sex with you last night.
That was the first time because
Oh, I was so sick.
she was sick,
Yeah.
and I had to wait.
That
And
is amazing,
That's
though.
really
What she's doing is amazing. amazing.
It's amazing, but yet I really don't want it.
He doesn't like
I'm
it.
against it.
The only marathon she should be running is you. Huh?
No one has had the sniffles that bad in here since AJ Bennett.
Meanwhile, you're so much cuter in person. You put horrible pictures of yourself on your site.
Well, thank you. If you know any hot gay boys, let me know.
Are you single?
Very.
We know some great gay boys.
You do?
Yeah.
In Los Angeles?
Oh, no.
Well, I'll come visit more often. I love New York. I love it here.
Apparently, they don't know any hot single broads. They know
No, we don't know that.
They don't even know any hot
we do
guys.
actually. Beth is coming
Mom
in here.
coming in with a hot single broad.
Beth's friend
Yeah.
Jill is coming in.
I'm sure
and,
she'll love
yes, she's.
She actually brought you a treat.
Really?
Yeah.
A treat.
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with Mahina?
I'm not gonna say it's her treat to bring.
Does it rhyme with Merowin?
And Artie, this girl is a nice girl. Don't try to write her a check, right?
And don't try to corrupt
What
her.
is it, a
either.
check writing? What am I, Jerry Springer?
I'm just kidding.
Hey, can I see the ring? I never saw the ring up close.
You never saw my ring?
Not up close. That is like a bauble or whatever you call it. Wow.
Now, is that just
That's
the
classy,
engagement
too.
one when you get married, you get a different ring?
Yeah, you got to get the wedding ring.
I feel like Lisa G.
You guys did that, right? You guys,
Where is your wedding rings? Do I have them?
You had them.
No, you have them.
No,
now.
I have them,
You
so I
have
have to
them.
give them too.
Yeah.
But did you see my tattoo?
Yeah, I put that picture up.
It.
Can you see it?
That's an H.
It's in the henna color. It's brown.
I gotta look at it
You have to
closer.
look closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Enough of this. Enough of this gab fest.
It's the view in here today.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the ring. I feel like Lisa G.
You're
It's like Lisa Gigantic.
You're the Sherry Shepherd of this group.
What is it, Evan? Yes, Evan, you're on.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Perez.
Yes.
Yeah, would you ever bang that dude from Tokyo Hotel, or is he too effeminate for you?
You know that dude?
That is a dude,
The one with the
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
Is that a dude or a
Well,
girl?
it's a dude, but he has the most lovely manicure. I saw him up close and personal at the VMAs, and he claims to be straight. but-
Really?
But I mean, he looks like Boy George in the '80s.
Yeah.
Like
Gorgeous,
exactly.
yeah.
It looked like a hot chick to me. What do
I love it though. I love that he's European. They get away with more stuff there.
So, well, you are Beth's hero, and
Congratulations!
It's so nice to
Within
meet you.
days, how exciting! The
I know, he's waiting for
final
me to slap his
countdown.
Do you know Perez gets up at 4 in the morning and works till like 4 or 5 at night? Just
Really?
sits-
It's that-
yeah,
No, and then I go to the
Stays
gym,
home.
and then I come back and I work at the evening. But I love it.
He
Stays
run-
home from Sunday to Thursday. So.
He runs his
You're
own.
really successful.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
work hard.
huge. Everybody knows you.
You know, my mom's happy.
He hasn't had cock for 7 months.
Oh, honey.
Perez, how'd
was
it go,
fun.
man?
I can't believe we talked for that long. It was like over a half hour or something? It was a good time.
So how'd it go?
It went wonderful. I mean, I was very happy to be on, and
You got to meet Beto.
I know. Hopefully I'll get a picture from the wedding or something. Or maybe the
No,
dress. I'll take the exclusive.
No drawing on it, though.
No drawing. I'll just put my logo on it. PerezHilton.com exclusive.
Now, she was giving you a little heat for being mean.
You know, I dish it. I could take it. I don't mind. I didn't say I'm not gonna ever make fun of kids again.
All right, so you had a good time, man?
I had a great time. Hopefully I'll be back on soon. Maybe
All right.
January when I got the book coming out.
Here to be rubbed. Thanks for having you.
So how's it going, man?
Pretty good.
So, is this the first time you've been on Howard's show?
As far as you know, it is.
Yes, I think it is. Now, you guys always haven't been on the best terms. Is everything all right now?
Not really, no.
So what's going to go on in there?
Well, I think I'm going to be able to, really slip it to him in the ass.
Sounds like it's going to be fun.
It could be fun for him.
Chevy is here, and here's a guy who's a legend. He's a legend. You can see he's a legend. He walks in the room,
He
people
looks
get
like a
excited.
legend.
He's a legend, a living legend,
And an icon.
and an
And an
icon.
icon.
And an icon. Hi, Chevy.
How you doing?
Well, I think this is the first time you've been in the studio.
Kiss me.
I
It
would
is the first time.
Kiss me.
It's beautiful.
I didn't even know I'm allowed to kiss you. Ah, you've never had a gay affair, have you?
Yes.
You have.
Oh, yeah, several.
Yeah. God, weren't those National Lampoon, early in your career, the National Lampoon albums?
Yeah.
Was that like the highlight of creativity for you? I'm being serious. Forget all the movies. Forget Saturday Night Live.
I'll tell you what. It was, but also before that, doing Groove Tube, Channel 1.
Right.
For 4 or 5 years.
Was
in
that the most
East
creative?
Village. That was the most That was the most startlingly funny, creative stuff I've ever.
Because you were a young man, you were on fire. You wanted to be famous. Was your goal to be famous? Honestly,
no. Honestly, my goal was to be rich and famous.
But did you think even comedy could make you rich and famous? Did you have that confidence that this was going to work out?
No, I was driving, cabs and trucks and motorcycles. And, I had all these other jobs. I made nothing, like $25 a week.
Was the goal to be an actor or a comedian?
No, I think it was mostly writing.
Right.
And I
were a
wrote
very good
I wrote a
comedy
lot.
writer.
Yeah, I wrote a lot.
Were you associated with these Harvard guys? Is that how did you?
Doug Kenny?
Yeah. How did you get in the business? How did you actually make the transition from being a regular guy?
Yeah.
You had
to a virgin. What?
You had an incredible drumming ability, right?
Yes.
You were
not that good, but
didn't
okay.
you play with Steely Dan?
Yeah. Well, we didn't call ourselves that then.
What did you call yourselves?
I think it was something like the Very Bad Jazz Band. I mean,
you played with Becker and Fagan.
Yeah,
you were good enough. You were a good enough drummer.
Oh yeah, we played together. Yeah.
So you were sort of this drummer. You grew up in a rich family or not?
No.
Everyone thinks you come from some aristocratic family. You know that. People think
in my
that
background, they think that, but when you look at it, ultimately it's kind of upper middle class, right in there, because it's a long story. But my mother did come from an extremely wealthy guy, named Cornelius Crane, who was head of the Crane Plumbing.
Oh, Crane Plumbing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So your mother was wealthy. Your father was.
But she wasn't. He left her nothing.
Oh, okay.
He left it all to the Zen Buddhists.
She grew up wealthy, though, your mother. So she was a class kind of conscious woman.
Right.
Your father was a hardworking middle class guy.
Yeah, maybe a little above that, but I mean, in terms, he was a great social commentator, a writer. He wrote for Commonweal, New Republic, Harper's, New Yorker, all of that stuff.
Did you like your father?
And I loved him.
You loved him?
Loved him.
Why did I have a feeling you were one of those guys who didn't get along with his father? Like this was like he didn't want you to be in show business, didn't like the...
Well, yeah, of course. Would your dad like it until you became successful?
Right.
Suddenly,
of course.
He's your father, not you're his son.
But your father spent a lot of time with you.
As much as he could. They were divorced when I was 4.
Aha. Yeah. And was this traumatic in your life?
I imagine.
Did you see your father with other women?
Yeah.
Did you see your mother
remarried?
Did you see your mother date other men?
Oh yeah, she got remarried too.
That was hard for you, I bet. Wasn't it weird to suddenly see your mother sleeping with a new guy?
I never saw her sleep with him. I saw her sleep on him.
On him?
Yeah,
on top of him?
On top of him.
Use him like a bed?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's right. So it was a happy childhood?
No.
It was not?
No.
Why were you sad?
I can't discuss it.
Why?
It's because there's still brothers and sisters who are alive and wouldn't want me to get into it.
You mean your brother? How many brothers?
An only child, yeah.
No.
Oh, no.
He tries to make it that way.
Yeah.
No.
He's a true narcissist. He only remembers himself.
That's right.
What were you molested as a child?
No.
Okay, so in other words, you didn't get along with your brothers and sisters.
Oh no, I love my brother and sisters.
But there was something.
No, it was kind of an abusive situation, and the stepfather and my mother, they had issues, and
you saw your mother being hit.
I've seen that. Yeah.
You have seen that.
Yeah.
Did you have to stand up to this guy, or do you still blame yourself? You were too little, too young. How could you stand up to a grown man?
Oh, I did stand up to him.
You did?
Yeah.
You went up to him and said, "Listen."
No, I blew him. I went up and blew him.
You blew him.
Yeah.
Gave your stepfather
I was very short. I was, like 4 feet, and the guy was 6.
You blew your own stepfather.
I had to. My mother would blow you.
But that particular thing, that was the pleasant part of my
childhood. And by blowing your stepfather, that kept the heat off your mother.
Well, it certainly kept him from my mother for that brief period of time. Yeah.
So you make a joke about this, but there really was abuse going on that you saw.
I don't want to get. Yeah. So the way I saw it, children see things differently, and the way I saw it, and the way I remember it, it was.
I understand why you would blow your stepfather, because how could he hurt your mother if you were giving him a blowjob?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
And did you swallow this?
I did.
You did. Okay,
I did.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me understand.
It's a bright
something.
kid.
So how do you, at such a young age, all of a sudden, you are a smart guy.
Yeah.
That's a perfect deflection. I never thought of that.
Yeah, very few kids come up with that one.
Every time I try to hit her, the kid blows me.
I never thought to blow my dad when he was mad at my mother.
I didn't want to get slapped around. I blew him.
Con's the guy right right down, doesn't it?
Wow. Never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
So when you would do those National Lampoon albums, how did you even become one of the guys who gets to be on a National Lampoon album? Those are some of the funniest things ever, right? You wrote some of those things.
Yeah.
How do you get to
I had
that
great,
group?
and I had great talent with me. I had Chris Guest.
Right.
But
how do you get in on that?
They came to me. Doug Kenny and Doug Kenny and Henry Beard, who founded the Lampoon after being at Harvard too long with the Lampoon.
But you didn't go to Harvard.
No, I wasn't at Harvard. I was in New York doing writing, basically, and I was getting a reputation for writing funny stuff. I was writing for Mad at the time. And
You wrote for Mad Magazine.
Yeah, I wrote for Mad.
Is
I wrote
that
for
the
Alan
greatest?
King.
You wrote one-liners for Alan
confusing.
King?
It was confusing.
Do you
I
remember?
wrote monologues. I actually wrote a good part of one of his shows that won us a number of awards.
I always felt Alan King was one of the most brilliant stand-up comics. When I
Really?
was a kid. Yeah, I loved his work, and I always
Yeah.
thought he was quite right on.
He had a rhythm, that's for sure. He wasn't the most articulate guy.
Right.
And so writing his monologue...
and could you make money doing that?
Yeah, it's Writers Guild money. It's what it is.
Well, and how do you get that kind of work? You just meet Alan King somewhere?
No, you get. It started off when I was in college writing, and then I come out of that, and I did Channel 1 television, underground television, Group 2.
Right.
Got a name there, and then began. Mad was, in fact, it was the 15th anniversary of Mad and Playboy. Playboy had clearly surpassed Mad in terms of its audience, and Mad wanted to, at the time, Jerry DiFuccio and Bill Gaines and those guys wanted to make Mad magazine go a little further than the 13-year-olds. So they came to me and said, we're trying to pull in 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Can you write stuff? And I
What
wrote
an honor.
Scenes like scenes you like to see. And
Mad? Oh, you wrote those?
Yeah.
Wow, Mad Magazine to me, that was the mecca for me.
Really?
Yeah, I worshiped Mad Magazine. One of my cousins had drawn some covers for them, and it was like...
You didn't like sunbathing?
No. All that mattered to me was Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
You've seen me. Do I look like I've been in the sun?
No. No, I mean the magazine. There was a magazine called Sunbathing.
No.
Before Playboy.
No, you mean Nudist Magazine.
Yeah.
I found
everything
one of those
airbrushed out.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, great.
Mad Magazine to me is the pinnacle. At that time, I mean, in fact, they put me on their cover. I think it's the one thing I have hanging in my office.
Yeah,
it's the cover of Mad Magazine that I would make that. That to me is a great honor.
I was on the back. I did the back cover. I have that in my house. Yeah, it's funny because Mad. I mean, when I was doing that, and Doug and Henry called me over to the Lampoon. They were offering something like $100 a page, but a page was like 10,000 words,
right.
of tough, good writing.
Yes.
Mad was like 8 frames, cartoon, and you do a few balloons, and that's it, and $200 a page.
Right, but
so I said no to Doug and Henry.
But it's a lot of pressure to come up with those things. It's not an easy job, right?
It depends on.
Did it come easily to
you?
you?
It's not hard for you to do, what you do. We've talked about these things. I mean, this is something that comes natural to you. You're very good at it. And for me, it sort of came naturally, too. So it wasn't that difficult for me.
Be serious with me for 1 second, though. When you talk about abuse in your childhood, because I want to understand Chevy Chase, your parents would lock you in a closet for hours on end. Is that true? I've read that.
No, not for hours on end.
And then they would take you out and then beat you. Is that true?
No.
Boy,
they take me out and beat me off.
No, be honest. I'm being serious now. You were the victim of abuse.
By any standard you see now, I think it might be called somewhat abusive. In my life, and for me emotionally, it was.
You were locked in a closet.
On many occasions I was, but I was also a bad kid on occasion.
Wait a second. What did you do that was so bad that would cause you to be locked in a closet? Would you ever lock one of your kids in a closet? Would you ever lock one of your kids in a cellar for any reason? Okay. So why were you locked in a cellar?
Jesus, you just reminded me. I got the key with me.
It's one of the kids.
Oh, I left. Oh my God, Emily's in. Oh the hell. Well, okay, yeah.
So, do you think?
Need to make a call.
I'll get it afterward.
You never did that stuff. If you did that, Janie would beat you over the head with a stick. The fact of the matter
she does anyway.
I see you're under a tight fist.
Yeah.
But you were treated in a way like a dog. You were locked in a basement. And really, that had to have a profound psychological effect. What was the reason that your mother and stepfather would lock you in a closet? I'm being serious. What is something you'd be locked up for? I can't imagine you were a bad kid.
It's not just a closet. I mean, try the cellar for a week.
A week?
A week?
Yeah, with a pitcher to pee in and a mattress to sleep on. I mean, my stepfather was a very humorless tyrant guy who was also a flight surgeon on the Wasp during the Second World War. Had seen a lot of blood and guts.
Right.
He was from a very religious background, the 10th of a kid or something like that, or maybe the 6th, I don't know, with a bunch of older sisters, very poor. He just had, and he was a psychoanalyst, believe it or not.
Wow.
And yet he was physically abusive and violent. And
you say you were locked in a basement for a week at a time?
Once.
Once?
Yeah.
What went through you? How old were you?
I think about 13, 14.
What does that do to you? I mean, what the hell? I mean, do you say to yourself, how could my mother allow this to go on?
No, only later you go, I don't know, what gave him the right? I mean, I have a real father, you know, he's, albeit living a few blocks away with his new family, but
how come he doesn't know?
This guy's not my father, and why, you know,
Why
but
has he got
that
this
comes
right?
on later, you know. At the time, I'm living with my mom and my stepfather.
What did you do down in the basement for a week?
Yes.
No, really, what do you do? What do you